something special happen right here.
How huge is this? Here we go.
Here we go. That was something.
Shut it down.
Each year, thousands of adults lose their shred.
I thought busing meant carpooling.
I willingly bought this for my home.
It's an epidemic simply known as shred loss. But it doesn't have to be this way, because rekindling your shred is as easy as playing the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. With new parks, cross-platform multiplayer, and sick new game modes, we can put an end to shred loss everywhere. Get the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and show the world that the shred's not dead. Get Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 available now.
Welcome everybody to the 2025 Tony Hawk's Vert Alert from Salt Lake City, presented by the Utah Sports Commission. This is the state of sport, and we have the best vert skaters in the world about to take to this incredible Tony Hawk vert ramp in the qualifying rounds as the skaters try to advance into tomorrow's final. Thanks everybody for tuning in from around the world. I'm Paul Zitzer along with Amelia Brodka, and it is going to be a great day of skateboarding here from Salt Lake. Let's get straight into it with the start list here for heat number 1 of 2 here in the women's qualifying rounds.
Definitely have a truly international heat to kick things off. We've got Shuka Kawai from Japan. We've got Summer Rackley from Australia. Helena Lorino from Brazil. Heike Ventura also from Brazil. Nina Ye from Oceanside, California. Lola Tamling from the UK. Caitlin West from California. Yuzuki Mizote also from Japan. And Joey Yarborough. That will be our first heat. It's stacked.
It is, but we should mention that the skaters in heat number 1 are the skaters that got in on wildcard spots. They got in via video submission. So we're probably going to see a higher level of skating as we work through into the second heat, because those are the skaters that did well here in years past.
And it's a really great format, too. They get 4 runs, but there's no time limit. So they can keep skating, and after 30 seconds, the bonus Tony Hawk rule is a fall won't count against you. So you can get your 30 seconds down and then go for the hammer at the end.
Let's talk about this Tony Hawk Boom Boom Huck Jam ramp. It is 72 feet wide, so all the room in the world to work with. On the other hand, there is that 8-foot channel in the middle of it, breaking it apart, kind of makes it into 2 ramps, but it's 13.5 feet tall. It has 11.5-foot transitions with 2 solid feet of vert. There's 2 18-foot tall roll-ins on each side, and of course that 8-foot channel in the center. It was made back in 2001, created for Tony Hawk's Boom Boom Huck Jam. Figures estimated of what this ramp costs, let's just call it an even million. And then with some inflation, I don't know, it's probably like a $3 million ramp these days.
Definitely.
Amelia, should we get into it?
Let's do it. We're going to start off with Shuka Kawai. Right now we've got Summer in the ramp, so maybe we're starting with Summer. But she's on a good one already. Getting a nice weddle there. Oh, throwing the McTwist. Keeping her feet on, not quite standing up on it. I think maybe it's still practice going on right now because they're going a little bit out of order. But that's skateboarding for you. We just
They'll adjust, we'll adjust. This is the 5th annual running of Tony Hawk's Vert Alert. It started out as something we were all super excited to see turn into a tradition, and I feel like we're there. Now we have history with the best skaters in the world at the top of those rankings, and we're going to keep it going this weekend.
They're getting a couple extra practice laps, trying to skate those jitters out, but we are getting ready to drop the first skater.
Shuka Kawai, she got in here as a wild card.
She's just coming off Jackalope, which was her first international contest. She actually entered their video competition. They flew her out to Virginia Beach. She absolutely crushed the competition and crushed the street course as well. On a good one, throwing a kickflip Indian, just saving it.
We've been talking about for years that there has been, wow, body varial 540 towards the end of the run. Keeping it going with the invert. Backside 3 melon. Okay.
Wow, she's got a deep bag of tricks, and I think she just pulled them all out in her first run. What a way to start the contest.
So over the years in vert, we've seen some ups and downs, and all of a sudden, we have a huge new crop of vert rippers. That honestly is shocking to me. I didn't think we'd ever see it. It's always come in drips and drabs, and here it is. It's a torrent of new talent on the ramp. This is Summer Rackley. Oh, coming off early in that run. And again, if you make it to 30 seconds, you're locked in, your run counts 100%. Anything beyond that is almost extra credit / bonus. Helena Lorino Another wild card skater coming in, clean McTwist.
It was so rad to see her at last week's Jackalope event. That was her first ever international competition because she's just been skating all these events in Brazil, and Brazil's just been breeding vert skaters. She's got such a powerful style at a young age. Body varial 540. This is an excellent first heat. Already so many hammers going down.
And then you mentioned Jackalope a few times. It's like this. There used to be nothing going on for vert skaters. Hey, yeah, maybe X Games once a year. Now we have this. There's multiple X Games. Jackalope is doing a great job having multiple events. It's so cool because these skaters have a lot of experience in contests now. They're not just coming into this ice cold.
Here's Heike Ventura in the middle of a strong run. She's got so much power behind her skating. Certainly makes her really stand out. But speaking of opportunities for vert, I mean, in Brazil, they have the vert battle events. Ronnie Gomes also runs a vert series. So does Sandro Diaz. And, oh, it's creating some
nice
great
back
skating.
lip.
The back lip was so good. Throwing in the L twist as well. Heel flip Indy.
Beautiful, popping out. So, okay, we know that a fall doesn't count against your score after 30 seconds, but as we were talking about this earlier with Jason Ellis, and he's like, yeah, it may not count technically, but as skaters, we know a fall counts no matter what. You could skate 2 minutes, and if you fall at the end, you're like, well, maybe you should have popped out. So it's always good to pop out.
Okay, Nina Ye just started her run with a 5. She's already done a kickflip Indy. She's putting together such a solid line here.
El Gariel in the middle of the run too. Nice Madonna.
She's only been skating since COVID, throwing down a Judo 5 as well. She started as an ice skater trying to go to the Olympics, and now she's thrown 720 right into the frontside cab. That was insane. Nina Ye is on a tear. Lola Tamling is in.
So the UK vert scene coming up also.
With a front feeble, love the way she uses the coping. You know, we see a lot of 5s, but we don't see a lot of front feebles in this field. It's really nice to see.
And we see even less tuck knee frontside bonelesses, so I want to see her put that one down next run. Caitlin West.
Caitlin doesn't even have a vert ramp near where she lives. She's got to drive all the way down from Northern California just to get some skating in. But such a technical skater. Just came off skating in the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards with none other than Tony Hawk himself.
And as a lifelong vert skater, both of us, we know how important it is to have a consistent vert ramp around. You need to be skating it all the time.
Okay, but speaking of consistent, she just did kickflip Indy. She did a frontside tail slide. Like she's got the lip tricks. She's got flip tricks. She's got airs. So you know, even though she doesn't skate it consistently, she's got a deep bag of tricks. Mizuki Mizote in the ramp right now. So much power. Speaking of access to vert ramps, she just moved out of her parents' house and into a skate house so she can be closer to a vert ramp.
Ah, nice. Frontside Smith grind, keeping it going. Tuck knee frontside air, no. In next, Joey Yarborough. She placed 9th last year to qualify into this year. She's grown up a lot in the last year.
Absolutely. She's gotten a lot more tricks under her belt too. Alley-ooping the Madonna a little bit, doing the nollie tail grab as well.
Oh, I like that one. Frontside nollie to tail.
She's got a unique approach too. Caballerial, landing high, and the hurricane.
Beautiful.
Great first run for Joey Yarborough.
So those were the first runs in heat number 1 of 2 here in the women's qualifier. 16 skaters, all vying for an 8 cut into tomorrow's final. Shuka back in, blasting that backside air. Alley-oop with the judo. Textbook twist.
Shuka can also skate handrails. I think everybody should know that. There are very few that can skate vert like this and go hit a handrail. Nice.
And so many of these skaters now, they skate the park contest as well. It's cool to see. Vert skaters used to be pretty much one-trick ponies when it comes to what they would ride. It would be vert, vert, vert. It's cool to see people mix it up.
Summer
Ooh.
Rackley, that's Smith getting away from her again. You know, sometimes when you kind of have too much power going into a Smith grind, your trucks just go over in a lip, and from there on out, it's really hard to save it.
Oh, straight into the McTwist. Nice one, flipped upside down. So good.
Helena throwing a nose grind in as well. Showing us she's got the tech lip tricks in the bag. Gapping over the channel. Body varial 540. Doing a totally different run this time, Paul.
And we know how hard that is because it's like, have you planned out 2, 3 runs that are 15 walls, or is she freestyling it up there? Either way, to do different runs means a lot because more talent, more tricks. And we like surprises. We don't want to see the same run over and over. This contest is judged as overall impression, and you want to impress these judges, mix it up.
Heike Ventura going over the channel every which way, kickflip ending over it, lip sliding over it, showing us how much power she's got. And the 540, I think she just learned those recently, but they look so good.
Amazing.
First woman to do a full pull on Bob Burnquist's mega ramp, and can do a backflip proper. Nice L twist. So much power, such a stronger run than last time too, and then
wow.
flip Indy almost got away from her.
Okay. So I have access to some standings at the moment. Heike Ventura just moving up into first place. Now, these are unofficial, but Nina Ya is in second and Shuka Kawai in third place.
The Judo 5 is so good. No one else in this field is doing that. Right into another 5. Seems like ice skating can really help one skateboarding.
And I'm not gonna lie, I skated this ramp earlier. This ramp is slick like ice, so hey, maybe that helps here too. Somebody needs to mop this thing, I'm just saying. Nice, frontside board slide. Everything old is new again. Setting up, nice invert. Body varial tail grab. I call that the Brontosaurus Rex. You can call it whatever you want.
The Brontosaurus Rex, I've never heard that before. I love it, I love it.
I like going back to names and tricks. Sometimes we get a little too tight. Tail grab, body varial doesn't sound that cool. All right, back in. Nice, little frontside stale fish. Going alley-oop.
Caitlin West going for the nose grind, just missing, but riding away. Commitment is her superpower. If you follow her on Instagram, you'll see all kinds of technical mini ramp maneuvers, because as we said before, she doesn't typically have access to a vert ramp. She skates her backyard mini ramp and does the craziest combinations.
And I'll be honest, skating a mini ramp kind of maybe teaches your body a little bit what you're gonna expect at the top of a vert ramp, but you have to be doing your tricks on vert to figure them out. Vert, once the ramp hits vert, it changes everything.
Yuzuki Mizote also can skate transitions of all sizes, having no problem adapting here. Really great style. Oh, going for that Monty grind. She's got a really, really good one. I hope we can see it in her next run.
You know, we've seen a bunch of makes on McTwists and blasting airs. The lip tricks are what can be real finicky sometimes. As a vert skater, you know, maybe it takes a little bit more precision. So I think Now, McTwists might be harder to learn, but once you learn them, you kind of have them. The lip tricks can go haywire.
Joey Yarborough gapping to rock slide over the channel.
That was sick. Oh, buttery cable aerial. Straight into a kickflip Indy.
Whoa!
Okay, combos.
And a hurricane after that. And then going nollie to tail. This is a great run for Joey. Ending up on the top of the deck, arms up in victory. Quite the combo to go from cable aerial to kickflip Indy. You gotta set your front foot up just right.
So back to the top of the order with Shuka Kawai currently sitting in 3rd place. We're halfway through this qualifying Heat 1 round. Each skater's get 4 runs. They all count. It's overall impression.
I'm overall impressed by all of these skaters.
Nice. Lead the tail, keeping it going. Rigid judo. Coming back with a kickflip.
Oh, nice crail slide. Loving that combo. And the body burial 5, squatting it out, but hanging on for dear life.
A trick for every wall, too. Backside 3 to fakie. Little celebration and the pop out. I'm impressed with the consistency here so far. In heat number 1, it's been good.
And consistency is key because overall impression, everything counts. All of your runs count, which is so much harder, but also really gives you the opportunity to diversify your runs, to show everything. You know, and Summer Rackley's doing that. The Smith grind is her Achilles heel at this event.
And then the question always is, do you go for it to prove a point or do you move on? Sometimes it's best to move on. Ah, beautiful. McTwist, first wall for Helena. Sitting in 4th place. So remember, top 8 skaters from both heats overall will move on. But as we said, higher ranked skaters are going to be in the 2nd heat. So you're going to want to finish this heat at least in the top 4. That might not even work. Probably going to have to be top 3, top 2. And that we've seen it before. Heat 1 rips, but then heat 2 comes in and takes them all out and sends them home packing.
Heike stepping off early. You know, she landed that first wall with her feet all over the place. Sometimes you can save that, but sometimes it's best to just bail because taking that slam, no fun.
Nina, yeah, coming in, sitting in 2nd place.
Wow, alley-oop over the channel right into a kickflip Indy. Every run she's done has been pretty different, and that really helps in terms of the judging when it's overall impression.
So we're on the 3rd runs here of 4. In the first heat, Lola Tambling from the UK coming in backside, frontside tuck knee.
Oh, the
There
front
we go.
feeble. And
Yes.
the frontside boneless.
Tuck knee frontside boneless is a rare bird. All right,
Yeah.
frontside forward slide, keeping it going.
Okay, so the Brontosaurus Rex taking her out this time.
That can happen.
Dinosaurs are extinct for a reason. You know, Lola, we typically only see her in park events, so really cool to see her in this vert contest.
What do you think's harder, going from park to vert or vert to park?
Park to vert. How about you?
No, I agree 100%.
Because in park, everything speeds up a little bit. You know, in vert, you gotta slow everything down.
And in park, you kind of need to do like 8, 9 tricks. In vert, you need to do them all.
You need to do 12 to 14.
And then your next run, you got to do 12 to 14 other tricks.
Caitlin West setting up for another kickflip Indy, landing it. Strong run from her so far. Frontside tail slide right into a front disaster, alley-ooping it a little bit. And getting the kickflip Indy to fakie.
She just chucked that thing down.
I told you, she's all commitment. Caitlin doesn't mess around. Oh, going fakie shove back lip. I I've seen her do that one. I love that she's tossing it in there. It might have been after 30 seconds, so I don't think that fall counted against her. She's strategizing.
So Yuzuki coming in, sitting in 7th place on her 3rd run. Got to make up some ground here. Nice frontside stale into the floating backside ollie, frontside Smith. Got the standards on lock. Gonna have to bump it up, increase the difficulty a little bit. Trying to make top, really trying to finish this heat top 1 or 2 at least.
Oh, she meant to go lean tail slide, but she kept her truck on the coping and then doing the front stale disaster. Such a good one to see. This is her best run yet. Pretty sure that fall was after time, but she certainly stayed on a lot longer.
Lots of lip tricks happening there. I like to see it. Joey Yarborough back in.
We saw her come up through the amateur events at Exposure, winning them 2 years ago. She's been skating in pro events ever since. Going for that gap to rock and roll slide. All right, we're back to the top with Shuka Kawai. Alley-oop judo. Big McTwist, so much power behind her skating, right into a body varial 5. Mixing up the run once again. Alley-oop frontside air. Trying to kick that foot off on the lean tail. Ooh, and then the back 3 traveling it this time. Right into a G twist. Kickflip Indy.
Dive bomber.
Seriously, wow.
I love the back 3 that she does in the middle of that run. We're seeing a lot of 540s these days, but the back 3 is still kind of it divides a lot of skaters. That one's tricky. Huge commitment, hard to learn, hard to wire.
Very blind.
Very blind.
Summer Rackley in right now, getting a varial around.
Beautiful. Oh, there we go. Indy back 3. Fakey 5. So skip that front Smith. Go for the hammers.
Skates at the Level Up facility in Australia. Got that resi ramp to work with. Going for the body varial 5. Her best run yet. I'm glad she skipped the front Smith. Helena Laurino, 13 years young from Brazil, dropping in for yet another run with a huge 540.
And she's coming into this run sitting in 4th place, which could potentially get her into tomorrow's final. But again, the higher you finish in this heat, the better off you're going to be. Kickflip Indy coming off.
Wow, to kickflip Indy right out of a body varial 5. I mean, your board is backwards. And then you got to set your foot up to flick. Such a good combo.
Taika currently in 1st place in her 4th of 4 runs here in Heat 1 of women's qualifier here at Tony Hawk Hurler, Salt Lake City.
I mean, her style really sets her apart from the rest of this field.
And that early bail right there just bumped her down into 2nd place.
Ooh.
Nina Ya up on top now.
Ooh, alley-oop judo over the channel.
Tuck knee invert. She
Whoa.
clicked in so bad on that. That's so scary.
Blunt to fakie. Wow, putting together such great combinations here. Nina has been learning tricks between every single contest. I don't understand how she does it.
There's a melon back 3 to fakie. Inside G.
Throwing the varial in as well. Oh, judo fakie. Slamming. I think that was after 30 seconds though. Lola Tamling dropping in. Really looking for that full pull. The style on the front feeble is something to truly admire. And as you said, tucking the knee on the frontside boneless.
It's rare, right?
So tricky. Front rock slide. Oh, coming off early. Crowd is backing her. She is certainly a favorite amongst many of us. Just a firecracker of a human being. But next then we got Caitlin West. Put together a really strong run before doing the side plant. Mixing it up. Airing to fakie. Oh, going for the fakie shove back lip. I want to see that one.
I don't know if we're going to get it other than maybe in best trick tomorrow night, because this is the 4th of 4 runs. She's down in 6th place, unofficially.
Yuzuki Mizote also looking to climb up that leaderboard.
It's not looking great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's in 7th place. She's going to have to stay on and smash it.
You know, her backside ollie looks great. Sometimes that's all you really need, just to know you've got a beautiful backside ollie.
Yeah, it's not all about points all the time. Sometimes it's just about ripping. Nice, fakie frontside grind, coming back with the invert. Lean to tail slide. Front nose grind with the pop in.
Oh! Fully trying to get her truck back over. Kind of hung up on that one.
Okay, so this should be our final run here in heat number 1 of the women's qualifiers of 2.
Joey Yarborough. So much progress has been made since her last appearance here. She's got a deep bag of tricks. She's got more power. She's ollieing into that over the channel, the rock slide. Proper frontside Smith grind. And then this combo, the Caballerial, no grab. Right into the kickflip Indy, and she gets it. Hurricane sneaking it in there, nollie to tail. She's got the unique bag of tricks with the nollies. The only one in this field doing that. And going for the 540, oh, just coming off. Pretty sure it was after time. Solid showing from Joey Yarborough.
So just like that, heat number 1 is in the books. Heat number 2 taken to the ramp. We're gonna take a look at some replays. We saw so many of those skaters in heat number 1 throwing down 540s and body varial 540s. Oh, love that. The Gariel. The talent is next level here. And again, those were wild card skaters in heat number 1. Heat number 2 consists of the skaters that qualified in with previous rankings and video submissions. So you gotta assume rankings from heat number 1, you're gonna wanna finish in the top 1, 2, maybe 3. It's a guess, we'll see how it plays out.
You know, it was not too long ago that in the men's contest, you had to do a 540 and a kickflip Indy just to be a part of the conversation. And now in the women's field, everyone is doing 540s and kickflip Indies and technical lip tricks as well. It's been so rad to watch this progression unfold.
Right, and Lindsay Pastrana is gonna be skating the Legends demo tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. She was famously the first woman to put down a McTwist. And now it is all day, every day. But that's what makes Lindsay a legend. Just one of the things.
She's actually the one that inspired me to start skateboarding. I just happened to see her at a demo. And I was 12, she was 12, and I was like, wow, if she can do that, I can do that. And it just absolutely opened my mind to the possibility of skateboarding.
That's what it takes. Seeing is believing. Heat number 2 warming up. Arissa True is on the ramp. And let's be real, the expectations this weekend are that Arissa True is going to win in a landslide and win best trick. I mean, and I say that because she won the Olympics. She won here last year. She won X Games a couple weeks ago.
She didn't win them both, though.
She didn't win them both.
She was challenged by Mizuho Hasegawa, who has been the one person that has beaten her in a vert contest recently. And Mizuho is skating really strong, so it's going to be fun to watch those two go head-to-head once again.
So we're going to let Heat 2 finish their warm-up on the vert ramp, and we will be back. You're watching the 2025 Tony Hawk's Vert Alert from Salt Lake City, presented by Utah Sports Commission. Stick around. We'll be back with Heat number 2.
5. Got it on 5. Got it on 5.
Channel. That sounds awesome.
Sorry, I got caught up in convo. I'm back on my headset. Do you need me?
You want to try?
We're okay. You can hear me right now, though. This is regular, right? Can you hear me now? Okay, now you can hear us? Yeah. Beautiful.
Wait, can you hear me? Hi, can you hear me?
Could you hear Amelia? Welcome back, everybody, to Salt Lake City. It's the 5th annual Tony Hawk's Vert Alert, presented by Utah Sports Commission. In the state of sport, we're halfway through the women's Vert qualifying rounds here today. Heat 1 in the books. Heat 2 warming up on the ramp. These are the top-ranked skaters here this weekend.
Got Mia Krutzer in there as well. 10 years young, but so much power to her skating. And Juno Matsuoka has just been so on top of her game. Lots of flip tricks from this one.
And Arissa True. If you don't know her, you have not been paying attention.
And Mizuho Hasegawa, who just broke her heart, as she did when she won gold at X Games Salt Lake City. What will happen this time?
Take a look at the heat sheet for heat number 2. Let's go with format. How about that?
So basically, each skater gets 4 runs, and there's no time limit. And the top 8 will go to finals, but if they fall after 30 seconds, the run doesn't count. I mean, the fall doesn't count against their score.
And you can go as long as you want. There is no time limit. So 2-minute runs, hey, it's on the table. If you got it like that, bring it.
Everything counts too. It's overall impression. It's not just one run. So the skaters that really mix up each and every run and stay on for 30 seconds or more are the ones that are going to shine.
Okay, copy.
We've got Lily Erickson, who will be the first to drop. Skating for Birdhouse Skateboards. Typically more of a bowl and park skater, but so good to see her here on top of the ramp, coming out from Hawaii.
She's skated this Vert Alert contest the last 3 years, and then last year was her first trip to the finals. She finished in 8th, so she's gonna try to be getting back to the finals here in heat number 2. We have 9 skaters currently ranked from heat number 1. Nina Yuh up on top, overall score 76.72. We'll see how that score holds up against this heat number 2. Lily Erickson is officially in for her first of 4 runs here in the qualifiers.
She's a spear fisher as well, which I'd like to think plays into her front stales on here. Blunt fakie, going in the half cap blunt fakie. Super technical combination, trying to get the L twist in there as well. Such a great style.
I want to see her invent a trick and name it the Spear Fisher this weekend. It's the goal. Jada Ward, daughter of Trevor Ward, the Australian Level Up coach. She is improving leaps and bounds. She's a ripper.
Going 540 and the nose grind over the channel. Every time I see her, she's doing something new. Oh, just missing the flick on the kickflip Indy.
Hey, I'm gonna claim if I was a skate coach, I would say don't flip your board on your first run. Just do your drop into alley-oop McTwist like that, and then stay on. That was incredible.
Mia Krutzer is just such a phenom. She's developed so much power in the last year. We saw her at X Games Osaka, just missed the podium, doing the nose grab 360 fakie right into a G twist.
This run has it all, including a tuck knee invert.
There's a documentary out about her. Highly suggest you watch it. It has to do with the 720 that she just threw into her first run here. Wow, invert fakie into a caballerial. She's just blown herself away, and she is still going.
Wow. That's how you fire off your qualifier. She's got 3 more runs still to go. That run had it all. Alley-oop 5 and a 720. Juno Matsuoka in. She got 5th here in 2023 and then 4th here in 2024, working her way up, trying to get on the podium this year.
Going to alley-oop 5, right into another 5, right into kickflip Indy, fitting in the Monty grind. Varial flip, alley-ooping it a little bit, right into another varial flip.
That's actually kind of strange, but I back it. You never see anybody do back-to-back the same trick.
And the blunt slide,
Okay.
Juno on a tear, fitting in the hurricane as well. Alley-oop Madonna, airing to fakie. Juno setting up for this alley-oop cab rock and roll. And the way that she decks her rock and roll is something to really appreciate. So much style, there she goes.
Okay, yeah, she's like, you don't think people do the same trick back-to-back? I'm just gonna keep going, 3 in a row. That was sick. The backside blunt slide, out of all those tricks, that one is so finicky. It's like you gotta wax the deck sometimes to get it to slide right. Don't let anybody see you though, they'll punch you. All right.
Asahi Kaihara, she is in. She's got so much style, doing Benihanas and making them look good. Saran wrap, alley-ooping it.
That is a great look at Madonna also. She's, yeah, got buttery style. Looks amazing on the board. She placed.
Whoa, shove, stalefish, that was insane.
She placed 3rd here last year. You see why. This could be her year to take it all. But first, everybody's got to get into the final. Let's make it official.
Such a solid first run for Asahi, using the whole ramp, just flowing so beautifully from trick to trick. Dropping in next to Mizuho Hasegawa. Huge sailfish over the channel, 360 varial.
Wow.
Alley-oop 5 to alley-oop Madonna. Such a strong skater. Alley-oop kickflip Indy and the lean air.
Kickflip over the 8-foot bridge.
Alley-oop body varial. Mizuho's out for blood. This is just the qualifiers, Mizuho.
So she just won X Games Vert here in Salt Lake City. And you see why. Arissa True coming in, 2-time defending Vert Alert champion right here. Just a smooth McTwist into a stale fish over the 8-foot gap, backside grab 540.
She's the first woman to ever do a 900, still the only one.
And the only one to do a switch McTwist. Come on, switch McTwist. Virtually impossible. Look, there's a switch Weddle.
Oh,
Frontside stale 3. Wow.
And the front nose grind fakie and the switch front rock. She is just so fun to watch because she does everything so well. She has the tech, she's got the switch. She's the only one skating switch in this field right now.
Well, she puts off the vibe that she can do every trick. If she can already, she can learn them all. So yeah, it's always fun to see her skate because you don't know what you're gonna see next, but you know it's gonna be the best. Nice frontside Smith grind for Lily Erickson.
Here's the combo, blunt fakie, half cap blunt fakie, and here's the L twist that got away from her last time, going right into the kickflip Indy, just back-to-back trick barrage from Lily Erickson.
You know, and honestly, to go from technical lip tricks like a half cap blunt back up into air tricks, that's super hard. If you don't skate vert, you don't know that, but I'm here to at least say it, look out for it. If you go, a lot of people start going high and then they go lower and then they switch to lip tricks. But if you can mix up lip tricks and airs, props. Look at that, beautiful frontside nose grind over the gap from Jada Ward.
Setting up fakie, getting that G twist. Kickflip Indy. Oh, got away from her last time, but this time she reeled it in and right into a frontside stale. 360 Indy fakie.
That looked almost like she was going to hang up, but she didn't, and she's on her board ripping. Little scared. Oh, whoa! The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The backside nose grind shove was a Trevor Ward staple all through the 90s and 2000s. The only difference I see is Trevor would have been yelling something in the middle of it, and Jada is a little more subdued. I prefer Jada. Okay, back on track. Mia Kretzer.
Back-to-back 540s.
Hey, I'll just say this. None of these scores are official. I'm kind of tracking where the judges are at right now. Mia Kretzer is sitting in 3rd place, and the top 2 skaters are also from this second heat. So we see the change in the rankings live right there on your screen.
She changed up her run a little bit. She did a kickflip Indy. She did it into an eggplant and then into an invert and then fit in a 720.
See?
I mean, Mia is just on a whole new level from last year. So much more power to her skating. Speaking of power, Juno is back in, tweaking the method air into an alley-oop 5.
So even though these Heat 1 skaters haven't put in 4 full runs, what we're seeing with their placing right now is that where the judges feel like they're going to finish if they keep up at this pace.
Saw Juno mix up her run a little bit. The blunt slide was done on a different part of the wall, mixing it up. Oh, Asahi unfortunately falling off her first wall.
Yeah, and that hurts because, boom, you went from having 4 runs and then you're down to 3. And like we talked about, it's overall impression. So every trick counts up to 30 seconds and beyond if you can keep it going.
No, it's contagious. Mizuho just came off on the first wall as well. That means we are back to Arissa True.
So Arissa sitting now in 1st place. She's about to drop in.
She invented a trick at exposure and called it the Arizla.
Is this her second run?
Frontside
This is her second run.
lean to tail revert.
That's so wild. And that first air is huge. Nice alley-oop, Weddle into just a perfect McTwist.
So much style on the Stalefish as well. Everything is done so flawlessly. The Madonna, kickflip Indy, getting it on her feet swiftly.
Indy, back 3. So from fakie into the switch backside air. Frontside stale 3. Oh, coming off on the kickflip Indy to fakie. So Arissa and Mia Kretzer are currently up in the lead. We'll see if that lead holds throughout these final 2 runs. Back to the top of the order. Heat number 2, women's qualifying round.
Lily Erickson kickflip Indy over the channel into a frontside Stalefish. Nice lip sliding over the channel. We've seen her win multiple exposure events in bowl. Haven't seen her skate vert recently, so this is awesome to watch. Blunt fakie to half cap blunt fakie to the L twist. And to your point, Paul, to keep up her speed from the half cap blunt fakie into that.
Be real tough. So I would assume she's gonna work her way up some on the leaderboard. Top 8 advance to tomorrow's final. Jada Ward back in, clean McTwist, frontside nose grind. Now this is one of those things I gotta mention. You're setting up with a McTwist, and as soon as you land, you gotta look at that 8-foot gap and aim a frontside nose grind over it. Those things are subtle and difficult, and if you do it wrong, you can get smoked.
And she threw in the kickflip Indy and the Indy 3 to fakie. This is a really strong run from Jada. Will we see the special? Oh, so close. She went to step on it, but it was not there. That's such a tricky one. You gotta get ready to just nollie shove right away.
Mia Kretzer coming back in. Currently sitting in 2nd place behind Arissa True. So if she just stays on, rides out the rest of this qualifier. She should be fine to make the top 8.
Ooh, alley-oop frontside air, mixing it up a little bit. Just missing the 50-50. See, that goes to show you, lip tricks are hard. They are, you know, we're not seeing enough of them. If we're seeing someone who could do 540s every which way but miss a simple lip trick, that just accentuates how tough the lip tricks are. But in next is Juno Matsuoka. So many powerful back-to-back 5s. One's alley-oop, one's not. Then the Monty, and then the alley-oop, varial flip just getting away from her.
Only 3 skaters from the first heat are sitting in the top 8 as things stand. Nina Ya is in 4th with the 76.72. Heike Ventura is in 5th, and Shuka Kawai is sitting down in 8th and could get bumped at any minute. So we're gonna see if those 3 skaters survive the rest of this Heat 2 qualifier. But again, none of these scores are official until the final runs are done.
Asahi in, throwing in an alley-oop kickflip Indy into just such a beautifully executed run. Her style, something to really appreciate. And the fakie shove stale. Just such a poetic style. That's gonna definitely earn her a lot of respect in the eyes of the judges, but she did have that first wall bail on her last run.
If she finishes strong, she'll find herself in a great place, and I think she's doing it.
Yeah, the kickflip Indy to fakie. That is a gnarly one to throw in at the end of your run. That's been her best run of the day. We'll see how that affects her score.
Yeah, it affected it very well. She's moved up into 4th place, which is a great spot.
Mizuho coming in with a nose grab 540 right off the channel. 360 varial.
The champion. Alley-oop backside grab, 5 all tuck. That's such a good look. Alley-oop lead and tail, foot off.
Alley-oop kickflip Indy too. I'm loving all the alley-oop additions. It seems like to everyone's bag of tricks.
Run number 3 for Arissa True. On top at the moment, huge McTwist, body varial 5.
Clean varial over the channel.
Great combo. So an upgrade here on her 3rd run.
Kickflip Indy just doing it so well. Indy 3, she's the one that's doing that trick the highest.
Fakie front 3, stale grab, kickflip fakie, making it and out. No problems, Arissa True. She's a kind of, I'd say once in a generation skateboarder. In her own way, untouchable. Back to the top of the order for 4th runs, Lily Erickson is in.
Oh, uncharacteristic kickflip Indy fall. You know, she can do those over the channel. So I'm sure she's gonna be thinking about that one later.
And unfortunately, she is not in that top 8. So virtually out of tomorrow's final. Jada Ward back in. Oh, she came up so close to the edge of the channel too. But
and still made it.
Still made it, no problem. Let's see if she gets back to the nose grind shove, and if she does, the Ward family name is counting on a make, I'm telling you. Here we go, back 3.
Oh no, got a little bit ahead of herself on that L twist. It's like she grabbed it before she really popped it.
Mia Kretzer coming in next, comfortably in 3rd place. I love that start. Does everybody here do alley-oop 5s now? Is that just the new standard?
Not like her.
No. But it's so impressive, and it's such a cool trick. Totally different balance point, too, than the regular 5. Just because you can do that doesn't mean you can alley-oop it.
Okay, the 50-50 not getting in her way this time. Covering, oh wow, the nose grab 360 to fakie.
All right, top 6 on your screen right there. Arissa True up in the lead. 720 just happened in your face. Wow.
An incredible run from Mia Kretzer. That had everything.
She just bumped up into second place, so Mizuho will be in third. But this is all about start order in the finals for these top skaters. Really keeping an eye on that 8th place spot. Shuka Kawai from heat number 1 is still in there.
Oh yes, there it is. The alley-oop varial flip indy into another varial flip indy.
That's
Rocket
wild.
Slide. You know, to set your feet up, to flick like that each and every time.
One slide. Alley-oop, Madonna. Wild.
Oh,
Dude, the Herschen roll, the 360 Herschen roll. Okay.
and the hurricane. Great run from Juno Matsuoka. She had it all. She went alley-oop on her 5s, on multiple flip tricks, technical lip tricks. Strong showing for her, but Asahi in for her last run of the day.
Asahi in 4th place as things stand. So unless she comes off right now, she's gonna just cruise through to the final.
Ooh, also alley-oop kickflip indy. Outside nose grind with so much style and setting up for this fakie shove stale.
Yeah, the style is unmatched.
Judo to fakie. Nice fakie tail. Kickflip indy to fakie. That seems to be the trick of the day for this discipline, for this division. Not seen many kickflip indy to fakies from the girls, and now they're all trying it. Oh, Judo 5. Mizuho said, I can do that as well, starting her run strong.
I love that 360
varial.
varial too. That's not, I'll be honest, it's not always the prettiest trick. She makes it look fantastic.
Yeah, she spins it really fast and close to her body.
Right, it doesn't go flying, her legs aren't doing the old scissor kick, so she's sitting in 3rd place right now. Another skater, she'll be cruising through to the final, especially with the kickflip carve over the gap, alley-oop body job.
Coached by legend Tony Magnuson. She's certainly been progressing. Oh, the half cab.
Kevin Staub invented the half cab. We'll see him later tonight at about 7 o'clock p.m. local time in that Legends demo. Instead of calling it the half cab, I call it the full style because it's like, that's all style. Come on, okay. Arissa in for her final run here in the qualifier. She's in 1st place. This is just for show. This is warm up for the finals tomorrow.
I mean, you were talking about setting up for the channel with a 5. What about with a body varial 5 to where your board's going to be backwards and you're going to varial your board again? Oh, and the front side 5.
53, fakie, switch backside air. It's just unbelievable. Kicky Indy to fakie, and she's out. There you go. Now you know why Arissa True has won everything the last few years, including the Olympics in Paris, in the park, not Vert. Hey, let's get Vert into LA 2028 Olympics. Who do we got to talk to? I feel like Tony Hawk should just be able to mention it under his breath and everybody should take notice and slide it in there. So, come on.
It's fine. Vert's just going to be like the core skating.
Right.
It's going to live in the backyards and in the arenas. And we're just going to keep doing it.
All the
we don't need to
underground
have it
street
in the
skaters are going to
Olympics.
start vert skating because it's
That's right.
so just not cool.
Yeah, vert skating's just the coolest. That's why it's not in the Olympics, right?
I hope so. That was an incredible second heat.
So much progression in this field. Each and every contest, there's new faces, they're doing new tricks, and then now they're doing them alley-oop and switch. And here we've got Mizuho, quick pit stop, sitting in 2nd place. She beat Arissa at the last X Games, and she beat her in a park contest. So she might be a challenge for her in the finals.
Replays coming in. Just a drop in the bucket. Alley-oop, McTwist. Taking it straight over that 8-foot gap. And when you're only like 4 foot tall, that's kind of like a 12er. 15-foot gap. Varial flip insanity there.
Oozing with style on the rock and roll.
Yeah, trying to get the knee on the board, I back it. Fakey pop shove.
What was that? The Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus Rex.
I don't even know. There might just be a Brontosaurus. I don't know if it's a Rex. Yeah, we might have to check the archaeology book for that one. Maybe Google could tell us.
Oh, she hit her trucks on that.
That
and
one
she
was
still
wild.
rode away.
And the backside blunt slide.
Beautiful frontside stalefish from Marissa into her third 5 of her run. And the lily kickflip Indy over the channel. Right into a beautifully poked stalefish. Oh!
Jada with the front nose grind over the bridge of death. Yeah, there's just so much great skating. Ah, the Benny.
Shout out Lester Kasai, inventor of the Benihana.
There's that champion 360 varial. Not a wild kick, just total control. Like you said, keeping it close.
All right, if you're going frontside over the channel and you're varialing your board, a lot can go wrong. I love that she did that right out of a body varial 5. Wild combination from Marissa.
You are watching 2025 Tony Hawk's Vert Alert from Salt Lake City. Women's semifinals are in the books. Top 8 will be moving on to tomorrow. Coming up, men's semifinals. The best vert skaters taken to the ramp, trying to make an 8 cut to prove it. We're live from Utah, the state of sport. Stick around for men's semifinals coming up. Oh, is this for TV? This is the Big Lebowski. What you do, Lebowski? Okay. We got Tom Shar down here. He's down and willing and ready to jump on the headphone. Check, check.
You're seeing something special happen right here. How huge is this? Here we go. Here we go. That was something. Shut it down.
Welcome everybody to Salt Lake City. It's the 5th annual Tony Hawk's Vert Alert presented by the Utah Sports Commission. We're inside John Huntsman Arena at the University of Utah. And this is men's semifinals of Vert coming up. 2 heats of 8 skaters each trying to make it into tomorrow's final round. We just saw an incredible women's semifinal. Skaters from heat number 1 are warming up on the ramp right now. There is your men's semifinals format on the top left of your screen. 8 skaters advance.
In heat 1, we've got an international field starting with Egoitz Vihuesca from Spain. We've got Luke Kaler from California, Izuru Nagahara from Japan, Hudson Walker from Australia, Jake Familton from California, Augusto Acchio from Brazil, Beaver Fleming from Tennessee, and Paul-Luc Ronchetti from the UK. Global vert skating is alive and well.
Indeed. It used to be the hardest thing about being a vert skater was finding a vert ramp. These days that's changed a lot. They're still a little bit more rare than what you'll find out on the skate parks and the parks and all that, but vert ramps are all over the world. Now the tough part is getting to this level, because we saw in the women's semifinal, the level is obscene.
And the format here is the skaters get 4 runs each. There's no time limit on their run, but they have to stay on for at least 30 seconds. And anything after 30 seconds, if they fall, it doesn't count against them. So that really gives them an opportunity to bring in some bigger tricks towards the tail end. And the way that it's judged is that it's overall impression. So every moment on your board, the judges are paying attention.
We saw in the women's semi that an early fall can knock you right down 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, so you're going to want to stay on all your runs. Egoitz is going to be first skater in. Shout out quick to our judges, Lincoln Ueda, Mike Frazier, and Jason Rothmeyer. Best vert judges in the world here at Tony Hawk Vert Alert 2025.
Egoitz from
Here we go.
Bilbao, Spain, the land of concrete vert ramps. This kid has been on an absolute tear, 14 years young. I've seen him at the Vert Attack competitions out in Sweden, but my goodness, has he developed power behind his skating, and his trick selection is solid. Staying on a long run here, doing the body varial 5, right into an Indy 5, and throwing in a backflip.
And this is his first ever appearance at Vert Alert. And so far, so good. Fakie to fakie 5 right there.
Oh, going for the holy 5, squatting it out, and he's out and through the channel.
Okay, when you look up and that channel is somewhere in front of you, you have to make a real quick decision. Are you gonna try to swerve your way back onto the ramp, or are you gonna shoot out through the trap door? If you choose the wrong way, it can be deadly.
He survived to tell the tale, and what a stylish way to make your first Vert Alert appearance. But speaking of stylish, here's Luke Kaler from Huntington Beach, California.
He just got 5th place at Jackalope Fest last weekend. He won the Mystic Cup in June.
Oh, that is so scary, Paul.
Yeah, if he would have been going slower, he could have ended up in the gap, but thankfully, he had enough momentum to carry him over to the other side, despite completely missing the truck on a front nose grind. And Izuru Nagahara, 14-year-old from Nagano, Japan, is in and on the ramp and in the air.
This is his first international appearance. His brother Euro has been competing on the Olympic platform as well, but we've never seen Izuru, and what a treat to see. He is absolutely soaring. Backside lip slide, everything done with style and flow.
There is a similarity between he and his brother with just smooth, buttery style. Look at that fakie to fakie 5. Oh, the half cap.
He could have fallen asleep on that half cap. It looked so easy for him, but I assure you that is not an easy trick.
That was, in a funny way, a standout in that run, because I don't know that I've ever seen a person do a half cap like that.
So casually.
Okay, Hudson Walker, the 10-year-old from Australia. Alley-oop 5 straight over the channel. Still fresh.
Well, Indy 5, so many back-to-back 5s. I mean, this kid can also do 900s. Nice kickflip Indy, coming off a 3rd place in Jackalope, Virginia Beach. Lean air over the channel, heel flip Indy.
With the flick too, really properly done heel flip. I've seen a lot of budget heel flips on Vert in my day, but that one was nice. And I gotta point out the thing where it's like he's doing it all. I've never seen tail grab 5.
Wait a minute, so much just happened. He did a lean 360, which I feel like we never see, and then he did a kickflip and then varialed it with his hand. Oh, wow.
I've never seen him skate, ever. And look, first time I see him skate, he's as good as anyone in the world. How does that happen? Where do you learn to skate like that in like 6 months? Okay. Jake Familton, 14-year-old from Culver City, California.
Wow, nice, standing up on that frontside grind over the channel, making it look really good. Known as Stuntman Jake to all of us on Instagram. Nice varial flip Indy. Kick flip Indy. You know, he's done a bunch of like Hot Wheels events. He's done the Border Series. He's done Grind for Life. This is his first big event, and he's putting together a really solid run. Oh!
I did notice he has contest history going back to when he was 6 years old. So that's what it takes. Okay. Up in the top right of your screen, there he is, Augusto Accio from Brazil, famous for bringing out whatever he can throw up in the air and juggle. He'll do it. Mid-run, pre-run, post-run, whatever. On the podium, he's always having a good time.
Who's on the Olympic podium as well in Paris, and we talked about how difficult it is to adapt from park to vert, but he seems to do it so flawlessly. What? Wait a minute. I don't think I've ever seen that done before. And so much style.
He almost just did a backside seatbelt. Not quite. Shout out Remy Stratton. If you take your front hand and grab the tail, you're seatbelted.
And that was probably the best switch lip slide I've ever seen. It was just so flawlessly thrown into his run.
He has so many tricks, and they're so unpredictable. You never know what he's going to do wall to wall. It seems like he freestyles a lot of his runs, which I love. And if you're good enough to do that, that's impressive, because thinking on the fly.
Oh, the half cab front blunt. That is so gnarly. You'll see that trick in smaller transitions, but very few do it on a vert ramp.
All right, Beaver Fleming on the ramp. Famous for the Nitro Circus mayhem, axe murdering tricks across the ramp around the globe. Set him on fire, throw him up in the air, he'll figure it out.
Throwing
Beaver.
the Samba flip in too, right into a 540, back-to-back 540s.
I didn't think he was gonna get that backside grab 5 around, but he did.
Oh,
Indy.
wow, flipping it.
I'm gonna shout out little Giorgio Zattoni throwback right there. Yeah, Beaver.
Such a strong start for Beaver Fleming. He got the call last minute as a wild card to come in for Vert Alert, and he just hopped straight on a plane with his 2-year-old son.
He's like the definition of a wild card in every which way. All right, Paul Luke Ronchetti from the UK. This dude skates with so much power. He's gonna hit the roof. He'll be the first one to hit the roof here at the Huntsman Center.
He's got so much control over his pump, and you can see he can tweak his airs every which way.
Like that, frontside air, leaving it behind and then pulling it around. Look at that, Pop-Tart, frontside grab, beautiful. Love everything that he does, including and especially the 360 flip Indy. That is virtually impossible. So much board control there.
Oh, going for the Nar jar at the end of his run. The 540 body jar.
That was terrible. I was hoping he decided not to take that to tail because it was looking ugly.
Paul knows when to bail. He knows when to bail.
Yeah. Okay, we are one run in. Egoitz is back in, and he is on top the leaderboard with Augusto Acchio in second, Little Hudson Walker in third.
Putting some flair on that alley-oop kickflip Indy. Ooh, body varialing it as well. Stale 5. Egoitz is on a tear. He won a park contest in Ostia a few months back as well, so also a great park skater. Wow, so many combinations.
Flipping in 5 mayhem, 720 with a squat. Shout out Tony Hawk right there. That's hard to do.
He's still in, doing the samba flip, coming off. I think that was after time. That was a solid run for Egoitz, and as you see, he's sitting in that top spot, and I am not surprised, Paul. Luke Kaler back in for his second run. He won the Virginia Beach Jackalope event, and he won the best trick. He did a frontside blunt slide and popped over a 10-foot channel. Super talented skater.
That is unbelievable.
There it is. There's the frontside blunt slide. That one's got a bridge on it, though, so he slid right over it.
And then to follow it up with a kickflip Indy and a kickflip body jar and almost hang up, but not, and then keep it going. G body jar, 360. Love it. Ah, backside Losi. I guess all Losies are back. What?
Yes, kickflip eggplant at the end of his run. That was solid. I feel like that might change up the leaderboard a little bit.
Keep an eye on it for you. There's a lot happening out here, though. Look at that air time. And even higher on the backside grab 5 with pumping out of it.
Izuru Nagahara, just great style, huge backside ollie.
And just like leaving it behind, showing the control.
Oh no, uncharacteristic hang up on that back lip.
Well, you were talking about earlier, lip tricks get tricky. They are very finicky. Sometimes it is easier to do a 8-foot-high 540 than it is to do a simple grind.
So you have to have the right amount of speed. But speaking of right amount of speed, Hudson Walker with the 900. Oh my goodness, and the stale 5. 10 years young, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, just coming off that Indy 5. It looked like he maybe pulled his board a little bit too hard. He kind of came off his feet. Super impressive appearance from Hudson so far. Next then, Jake Hamilton from Culver City. Kickflip Indy over the whoa, huge backside ollie.
He did it like all toes. Very Kevin Staub, who you'll see later tonight in the Legends demo at 7 o'clock. Kickflip body varial. Seen that trick a lot lately. It's becoming more and more popular. I remember Tuss Pappas did that trick probably in 1992, and it was pretty mind-blowing. Now it's, you know, dropping the bucket.
Augusto Acchio, multiple flip tricks in already. Indy 5. Alley-oop, maybe Losi, maybe lip, who knows? It doesn't matter.
Oh, saran wrap body jar.
Oh, what?
When you're a little over-rotated and slap that back disaster, it can end really ugly. He got out of it nice. Beaver back in, boosting the front side air.
The tomahawk doing it over the channel. He's the only one out there doing that trick. It's kind of become his signature. Put together a solid first run. Oh, okay,
wow.
Okay. He heel flipped it with his hand. That's fine. Made it happen.
It's so hard to come back from a flip trick where you whiff and then you have to adjust. Look at him, didn't come off his line either. Frontside 5, here we go.
Frontside invert as well. A totally different run than we saw in his first run, which definitely makes you stand out to the judges as it is overall impression. Going for that alley-oop cap 50. Paul-Luc Ronchetti, he is back in, and you know what? We have not seen him in a contest in way too long, and what a shame because he's so beautiful to watch. He's got so much control.
Wow.
Tweaking every which way.
That overturned backside air, is classic Paul Luke.
Such a powerful skater. Such a big bag of tricks, too. Part-time musician, part-time organic farmer.
Part-time, nicest guy ever.
Full-time, I think.
Yeah. Back to the top of the order. Egoitz, Spain, in the ramp. Coming in, tuck knee on the heel flip frontside air. Straight into a tail grab 5 right there in the corner. There's a little champion.
Frontside nose grind, went a little wild on it, but he made it happen. Oh, alley-ooping the stale 5. Alley-ooping the lip slide as well. Backside tail slide. I love a good backside tail slide. Throwing into a run with a 720, let's go.
Wow, he's fighting so hard for speed, and you know what that feels like on your legs, and to be able to keep these tricks going like that.
The Samba flip just making it happen, and kickflip body burial 5. Those tricks should not have happened, and he willed them into existence.
Wow, okay. He's still on top, the leaderboard, obviously.
Way ahead of everyone else. But Luke Kaler, if anyone can catch up, it's certainly him. He's got that win at Jackalope recently. He's been on a tear, working with Level Up US. Ooh.
Oh, he clicked in on that front blunt slide and still made it. And then, again, no recovery, just straight back to the line. Flipping the board, going and then going alley-oop back lip. Big setup here. Fakie, tail grab 7 coming off.
You know, to be able to land something wrong or execute something wrong and still have that confident mindset in every wall, that's a talent within itself.
Oh, just hanging that judo foot off Izuru, making it look too good. Last in the frontside air. Oh, the backside ollie. She wins something just for that. See,
even his bail is stylish. How is that? How do you do that?
I don't know. You're blessed. You're born with it.
Yeah, he's born with it. Clearly runs in the family. His brother Euro's a very accomplished skateboarder. Hudson Walker, we saw the 9. We're seeing it again. First wall. When do you see first wall 9s? Probably never. Just a Vert alert.
His style is so clean. It's insane for a 10-year-old. For any year-old, but especially. Alley-oop, backside grab 5. Little squat, no big deal.
Oh, body burial 5. Also another squat, but
I like that.
That lean 3 should not work. That is wild.
That's one of those tricks, though, that it can take you out. If you over-rotate a lean 3, which a lot of people have, and they never do them ever again, because it's the worst slam you can imagine.
Oh, but then he did that kickflip.
What?
He buried it with his hand. Oh my gosh. Hudson Walker, what an incredible run. That fall may have been after the 30-second mark, but coming in hot with the 9.
He's sitting in second behind Egoitz.
Jake Hamilton in for his 3rd run. Huge backside ollie.
He had no feet on that one.
To be able to save that is such a talent. And the tail grab 5. Textbook frontside nose grind.
To set up for a flip trick out of the nose grind, impressive, and then to keep it going. See, a lot, like, if you don't skate Vert, you just maybe see people going up and flinging tricks, but a lot of a trick starts with the trick before. If your feet aren't set up, you're not gonna make it.
Like you just watched Augusto Accio do his first air, and his foot moved into kickflip position for his 2nd wall, so you're absolutely right. We're seeing that happen. And right there, his front foot moves again to go for the kickflip. Whoa, rock slide fakie. That is a gnarly one to do over the channel.
Any flip trick, lip trick in a contest is taking a huge risk. All right, Beaver coming in like a maniac. Big kickflip, little back seat. Ah, hanging on, backside 5. Heel flip frontside air, that front seat. He's in every seat on this run.
He wants the crowd to power him back up. There it is, the Indy 5. I cannot believe he even had the the speed for that, and it looks so good. Front 50 over the channel. That in itself sounds terrifying. Half cab, grabbing Weddle. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Alley-oop, 270, 50.
Wow.
Kickflip Indy to fakie. The half cab, or the full stop as you've called it.
Thank you.
Great recovery for Beaver Fleming. Had to pump his way back into an Indy 5.
That was a mega run for Beaver. So Paul Luke, Ronchetti back in, just snatching the board and smacking it to his feet. And then that huge judo air. And he does a lot of tricks that a lot of other people do, but he does them in such a unique way that they are all Paul Luke. But then, I mean, he's got a bag of tricks that only he does too. Mostly those 360 flip grabs and 540 body jars, power jars. All right, alley-oop, backside 5.
Voitspeak Weska in 540 over the channel.
This is his 4th out of 4 runs right here. So he just wants to finish strong. He's looking good to move into the final. But again, this is the lower ranked skaters in Heat 1. Higher ranked skaters skate later, thus making it more important to finish not in the top 4 here, but in the top 2, maybe top 3 to have a good shot at advancing to tomorrow's final.
Luke Kaler with a tail grab 5. Nice stale fish.
All right, top 6 on your screen right there. Augusto Accio at 6. Beaver working his way up into the 5th. Luke Kaler at 4th. Top 3 is where we're really paying attention, though. Those guys, those 3 are looking good to move on to the finals, assuming that Heat 2 doesn't smoke them all, but we'll see.
Izuru Nagahara
sitting in 3rd place. He could get there with pure style and air alone, but he's got all the tricks too. Lovely.
Just so much float on everything he does. He's got all the time in the world up in there.
Back lip. Coming back with the Madonna.
I mean, to be able to skate like this in your first international contest, so impressive. Doesn't look nervous at all. He actually looks asleep.
No, he's got it figured out.
Must be nice.
And he's 14.
Got a long career ahead of him, that's for sure. Speaking of long careers, Hudson Walker, 10 years old, starting with a 900 yet again.
He almost got catapulted off his board into the next wall, bugging a windshield style, but nope, he's still on.
Got the kickflip body barrel 5 in that time as well. Indy 540.
He's in 2nd place.
Wow, the late decision to body jar that backside air.
I feel like he caught some wheel on the coping too, which you're in the danger zone, but he survived. Oh, see, that's what you're talking about. He could do a 900 no problem, but the finicky lip trick, back Smith, basic. I mean, it's hard. Sick one though. I should say Monty Grind.
It's tough because with the lip tricks, your speed has to be just right. Like you can't have too much speed or too little speed, which is so hard to control when you're nervous.
Right.
All right, Jake Hamilton, he's back in. He's got that floaty backside ollie. Stayed on his feet this time. The Indy 5.
And he carved that kickflip Indy over the channel by like 5 feet in each direction, and that is so hard to do. It's so easy to miss the flick when you're carving like that.
He's got the varial flip Indy for us as well. Nice frontside Smith grind. Heel flip Indy, that got away from him last time, so this is looking like a really strong run for him. Oh, cat back D.
Nice.
Respectable lip trick. Oh! Maybe going fakie nose grind lip, maybe just going fakie nose grind. We'll never know.
So Jake is in 8th place in this heat. So when Heat 2 comes in, those are the skaters that are going to get bumped out first, the ones at the bottom of the pack. Top 3 may look good to advance, but we'll see, only time will tell.
Augusto Accio, he has some work to do. Oh, and there he's doing it. Kickflip, rock and roll slide fakie, over the channel,
Love
going
that.
nollie cab.
To do the cab and then straight into the nollie front side 3 is such a sick combo. Props to Colin McKay for introducing that one to the world, the combo, back in probably 1991. All right, Augusto, nice frontside feeble.
Oh, could not get that kickflip Indy back under his feet. So he got stuck around his shins. Not sure if that's going to be enough for Augusto. He's going to be sweating watching the next heat for sure. He's sitting in that 4th place spot right now. Beaver Fleming starting with a huge method.
Nice chicken wing on that frontside grab. Kicking that foot every which way. Tomahawk chop, backside.
Here's the 5 back-to-back 5s.
There we
Heel
go.
flip frontside air. That was the cleanest one he's done. Right into the Indy, flipping it 540. Such a crazy axis on that. And the rodeo 5, trying to put together all the hardest parts of his runs.
Or he's saying he's #1. Last year in Best Trick, when he was going for the backflip, it was so hectic. The slams that guy took. All right, Paul-Luc Ronchetti back in. There we go.
The Nard Jar, there we go. The Sandro Diaz special. So few do that trick because it can go wrong. And when it does, it is not good.
Oh, careful, Beaver. Don't just pop out on the vert ramp with your kid when pros are dropping in. But okay, Beaver doesn't listen to reason a lot.
It's Ollie's 2nd vert alert, even though he's only 2 years old.
How long before he does a 9?
I give him 3 months.
Yeah.
Heat number 1 of the men's semifinals here at the 2025 Tony Hawk's Vert Alert from Salt Lake City. They're a wrap. Heat number 2, straight onto the ramp. They're gonna have 15 minutes of warm up. Warm up is crucial. You sit around, you watch, you know what you gotta do. Nerves kick in, and then it's time. Here's some look back at heat number 1. There was too much.
Yeah, the Ollie 5, and then exiting flawlessly, sitting in that 1st place position right now. Izuru sitting in 3rd.
All right, Hudson going alley-oop, backside 5. Look, cleared the 8-foot gap by 4 feet, easy. Varial flip.
Do you still call that a varial flip if half the trick is done with his hand? I feel like I don't see that very often.
I guess.
I'm just curious. I'm just learning as I go.
You could call it a kickflip hand turn or hand varial, but at the end of the day, it's almost like it's the same trick, just done with a different technique, I guess. That's what I'm claiming.
Sure.
All right, alley-oop, heel flip Indy, clearing the channel by 8 feet. So if that would have been a 16-foot channel, still no worries. There's a chill 9.
Yeah, he started his run with the 900 twice. His first vert alert, what a showing. And we've got the Beaver Tomahawk over the channel. And the heel flip frontside air that went horribly wrong, but he made it work. There it is, cleaned up. Cleaned it up. Kickflip body varial 5. Hudson Walker putting on a demo. 10 years old.
Paul-Luc, there it is, the Nard Jar. He didn't get that thing all the way around either. Good to see him alive. You are watching the 2025 Tony Hawk's Vert Alert live from Salt Lake City, Utah, the state of sport. We have men's semifinals round 2 coming up. But first, let's take a look at some highlights from last year. Welcome back inside the John Huntsman Center from the University of Utah. You're watching the 5th annual Tony Hawk's Vert Alert from Salt Lake City. This is the men's semifinals. 16 skaters trying to make a cut to the top 8. Tomorrow's final. Look at JD Sanchez on your screen. Little Emma. And Guy. What you just saw was the youngest ever X Games podium. If you tally up their ages, apparently they're still younger than Tony Hawk. So, hey, thanks for tuning back in. I'm Paul Zitzer, Amelia Brodka to my right, and Tom Shar here, Olympic silver medalist, winner of X Games Japan Park.
Yeah.
Winner of so many things. Tampa Pro Vert last year.
Dropped the best video part,
Yeah.
transition-wise,
Thank you.
ever of all time. I'm just gonna say of all time.
Well, he gets it done on Park, Vert, Mega, and everything else. And now on the mic. Thanks for joining us, Tom.
Yeah, I'm excited to be commentating.
Why are you commentating and not skating?
My back's a little messed up right now, so
Okay.
taking a week or two off. But
Okay, fair.
I'm excited to watch this. This is going to be pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, how about this? We got Bob Burnquist joining us. Yeah, Bob. He's
The
going to be
legend.
skating Legends tonight at 7:05 p.m. Utah time. So try to translate that to your local. But Tom, also, I noticed you've only ever skated this contest one time.
Yeah.
Is it always something in the way?
Last time was like around the Olympics, so that
Okay.
kind of I had to do that.
Of course.
But yeah, the first 2 years I really wasn't skating that much vert, so
Okay.
I kind of didn't really. I might not have been in the loop as much.
I
but
understand.
next year, I'm looking forward to it for sure.
For sure. We look forward to seeing you back up there, but we're happy to have you here in the booth. You skate with all these guys on the regular.
Yeah, yeah.
And on this ramp, too.
Yeah, it's weird seeing it not in the warehouse.
Right.
It's it looks very different out here. But yeah, a lot of these guys are putting in hours for sure.
Yeah. But what's crazy about this ramp, really, we talked about this a lot. This ramp's like it's 25 years old almost right now, and it's been set up and taken down a million times, and it's still always perfect.
Yeah, this is like the gold standard for vert ramps.
Yeah, and like we said, it costs about $1 million back when it was built, and so with inflation, to build this ramp today, hey, it might be $3 million, and with tariffs, let's put even $5 million on it, and it's still worth it though if you got it like that.
It is, it is.
So, anybody you're looking forward to seeing today?
Man, this is gonna be really good. I think it's kind of like format kind of changes. It's not best run, so I think people like JD with like anyone that's got a good deep bag of tricks is gonna benefit from like having an overall not just best run counts,
right?
Because they can just keep doing tricks and keep changing up their lines and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I guess Reef's like he's the local. Like he's put in more hours on this ramp than anybody probably has.
Who has Reef?
Reef, yeah.
Okay.
Reef Orlando is.
Yep.
Yeah, he might have more hours on this than Tony, honestly. But dude, he's there every single day. He rips this thing.
Wow.
So he's definitely gonna kill it.
Sick. Okay, we're gonna take a quick look at highlights from the top 8 in the women's semifinal that we just saw. I'm gonna tell you who the top 8 are. Shuka Kawai
We
squeezing
just saw
in.
her, and now we saw Heike.
Yep, Heike
Nina
in
Ye.
7th. Juno Matsuoka in 6th. Nina Ya in 5th. Asai Kaihara in 4th. Mia Kretzer in 3rd. Mizuho Hasegawa in 2nd. And no surprises whatsoever, Arissa True taking that top spot with an 89.94. Now it's just fun time behind the ramp. Game of tag, maybe hide and seek later.
You know, before they were actually all babysitting Ollie, Beaver's 2-year-old, while Beaver was taking his runs. So it's a community affair out here. He's got his pick of babysitters. Tom, how do you like this format? in terms of overall impression versus best run counts?
I like it because I think you get to see more from people. I mean, best run's cool because it's, you know, you can try and just do your best 12 walls. But at the same time, overall impression, you can kind of, I don't know, you can get creative and start doing different stuff. If you land a few things, you can take more risk and try some other stuff because falling is not going to hurt your score that much. But if you still get in enough, you know, good stuff, you'll get a good score. So I think it's got both sides of it.
I like it a lot because you do get to see that variety. You get to see the skaters that are not just consistent at one line, of course, but who have a huge bag of tricks. That goes a long way. And as, you know, skaters, we like to see that. So Colin Graham, first skater coming in, heat number 2. From Virginia Beach, Virginia, grew up at Mount Trashmore, just like back in the day. Windsor Woods crew represent. Fork Burn squad. What's up, Sergi Ventura? All right, Colin Graham has his own technique and his own bag of tricks. He's in.
Got second at the Virginia Beach Jackalope in front of his hometown crowd just a few weeks ago. Skating so well.
Colin famous for a few tricks like the carving El Gariel over the gap. There
right
you
there.
go. Okay.
And no one else is doing that.
Yeah. That's got to be so. I can't even imagine, but it's got to be so scary to set up for. Heading towards
that. Alley-oop from Feeble. Also, nobody's doing that either. He's got a deep bag of tricks. This is just the start.
I think a format like this works well for him. To your point, Tom, he's already getting creative and pulling weird stuff out of his bag of tricks.
From Sao Paulo, Brazil, Ronnie Gomez. He's become the definitely the veteran out here.
Yeah.
He keeps showing up and ripping. He can skate park, mega, and Vert also. Got a lot of flip tricks like that.
Oh my goodness.
Varial flip back 3 into fakey 3. I like that he did a backside 5-0. I think that's the first one I've seen today. But sometimes it takes a little bit of setup.
He's got his own vert ramp as well in Brazil, helping the scene grow out there, throwing competitions out there as well. Helping to keep vert skating alive.
Okay, JD Sanchez. He just won Jackalope last weekend in Mississauga. I can't believe the combos he can do.
Every trick, every wall is a gnarly trick. And they all just lead into each other perfectly, pretty much.
You think he can win here this weekend?
He's got a deep enough bag of tricks, and he's consistent enough, yeah. I mean, if I was a betting guy, it's not a bad bet to make.
Okay. Oh, lip slide revert. That's a sick option. Look at that.
Wait a minute.
The revert after the 7 into a good buddy.
That was a wild combination.
Those surprises are so good for the score.
That was insane.
Okay, he came off. He's frustrated coming off, but I'm sure he stayed on for longer than 30 seconds. And once you pass the 30-second mark, the fall doesn't count against you.
He's got 40 different tricks he can do, too.
Nice. Okay, Ao Nishikawa from Japan. One of the 2 tiny Japanese.
Yeah, he's little, but he's mighty.
What I like about him is his lip trick selection.
Yeah,
too.
he's tech. He's got a lot. Right there, heel flip, any body go 5 to kick flip.
What is there anything that you know of like these kids can't do? Like you're like, yeah, but he can't do this yet.
No, he's kind of got no weaknesses. Maybe inverts.
No!
Oh, my dude! Backside flip revert. Wow.
That run had everything.
Okay, I like that.
To your point, Tom, he heard you. He's like, I will show you, Tom. I have no weaknesses.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He really doesn't.
I want to see the invert line though next. Frontside invert.
If he does an invert, yeah, give him 100. I don't know.
That's interesting. So this is Emma Kawakami. He's the younger of the 2. And he's the back-to-back-to-back 900 kid from last year, if you saw that, which you did.
It went viral.
Yeah.
And rightfully so.
Yeah.
Wow, the flip. The pump with the hands on the knees is the dead giveaway that you're a tiny kid. And so is the fact that you could do a 9 like that.
Into a 7 fakie. Into a fakie 7.
Wow. His helmet almost touched his tail. That's how flexible he is. Tom, could a taller person do that combo?
Not that low. If I squatted like that, my knee would explode.
I like that. Yeah. Can you squat?
No, not at all.
Me neither.
I used to.
It's almost like a lucky skill to have.
I think it's a height. As soon as you get above 5 foot, you can't really squat anymore. It just doesn't work that well.
Birdman could squat though at 6 feet.
That's true.
But he's an exception.
Yeah, Birdman.
All right, Reef Orlando. You said he spent more time on this ramp than Tony Hawk.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that's true.
Is that? I guess that's where the consistency comes from. Is the reps?
Yeah, every day he's there, and that was a bad start for him. But once he gets going, he'll do a 30 wall run that every trick's different, and it's going to be something.
Okay, last year's winner, Guy Curry, on the ramp.
Newest pro in the Birdhouse team.
Yep.
Huge Indy 5. And he was one of the young kids that I feel like sparked off the 900 craze, like proved that it was doable on a half pipe consistently.
Yeah.
And he still got it. He's tall and he can still whip the 9.
It surprises me, honestly. I thought maybe when he grew up, got a little taller, it'd be harder for him, but honestly, I think it's easier for him now.
Well, he definitely has the technique just so locked down. Look at that tiny little egg.
There's an eggplant.
Oh!
Whoa.
There was even going to be a back tail.
I like that.
He
He's
knows.
taking risks. Yeah.
He knows. He's digging deep to make sure that he checks all the boxes.
Okay, back to the top of the order. Colin Graham, run number 2 of 4 here.
Ooh, smacking the tail on that cattail grab. That just shows so much board control.
He's a professional tail smacker.
Ooh, there he goes. Wheel smacker on the Vert.
Ollie from board side.
Oh, yes, the no comply.
Roll in.
That was awesome.
Wow.
Oh, that back foot.
Rewind grind over the channel.
Okay, that was sick. Colin Graham.
Wow, okay, the no comply on the roll-in, I gotta say, that's been my favorite thing of the day so far.
That was a little bit of a surprise. Colin Graham currently in just bumped up to 4th place from 6th. Guy Curry up on top, JD Sanchez in 2nd, and Goitz from Heat 1 in 3rd place. Keep you updated on that. Huge tail grab, 5, alley-oop, JD. Certain people they have such a knack and such a solid, like dialed-in technique. JD definitely one of them. There's nothing sketchy about him.
That
nothing looks hard.
blindside kickflip Indy over the channel is terrifying.
Can't even imagine. Whoa. Wait, was that frontside kickflip buddy burial?
Tray flip stale, kind of. Honestly, I don't know what that one's called.
Wow. That's the JD, I guess.
Jeez.
That right there was his only setup wall, which was oh my goodness. An 8-foot lean air was his only setup trick.
That's mental.
I mean, I'm going to be surprised if any of his runs are less than 30 seconds because JD just knows how to stay on.
So, Ao Nishikawa.
Ooh, double.
He got
Double.
seventh here last year. That was his only appearance. He showed up, got 7. He's back. Oof.
Oh. Sheila flip body
Wow,
barrel.
alley-oop that one.
Wow.
Tail 7.
Wow, that 4-trick combo right there was ridiculous.
And then an alley-oop lip slide. Giorgio Zattoni, nose grab.
Oh my God! Fakey 900.
Stale?
Stale.
No
He's the only person
way.
that's ever done that. And that would have been the first one in a contest right there.
That That was so close. No way.
That's crazy.
So remember, this is semifinals. These guys are just trying to get to the finals.
I don't think they know it's semis.
Oh, Emma going for the nose grab 900.
I don't think I've ever seen Emma miss a 900.
I don't think he has either from that reaction. Oh.
Soya just going for it. Had a short first run as well, unfortunately, but Reef Orlando back in now.
So yeah, we saw him fall early, which is weird because he is famous for being consistent. Can kick a foot off anything, take anything to disaster.
All right, here we go. Now he's going.
Tail grab 5, flawlessly done. Love the late disaster on that frontside tail
One foot
grab.
disaster.
Wow.
Wow, big spin disaster.
Oh,
Alley-oop, cap, shove.
this is the Reef that we know. I'm so glad to have seen him put down so many of those tricks.
To be able to go for a no grab backside flip in your run and expect to make it after all that too is kind of ridiculous, but that's Reef. Okay, Guy back in. He came through with some surprises in his first run. We know we're going to get 9s, but anything else, it's like, oh, okay, he can do all that too.
I'm voting for more eggplants.
Yeah, me too. Good flip frontside air, tuck knee landing. Varial flip.
Kickflip body varial 5. Oh, and a Smith grind.
Whoa!
Oh, a backside tail slide.
Back tail.
Was that going to be a Narjar, or was that only going to ever be a nose grab 5? Does he do Narjar?
I don't know if I've seen him do a Narjar. Alley-oop, kickflip, Indy 5.
And a back lip.
He's still going.
On fakie. Oh, love that truck bash on the fakie ollie. I think he knows he's got to add more lip tricks to his skating, and he's absolutely doing that. I mean, the back tail was really well done.
And like we were talking about a little bit ago, overall impression, it means that, yeah, you can do a great run, but mix it up, and you're gonna blast up to the top of the leaderboard like Guy Curry with 86.88 right now. JD Sanchez in second, and Egoitz in third.
Colin Graham landing everything with that authoritative tail smack. Oh,
wow.
Slide fakie over the channel. Heavy.
Again, those lip tricks can be so finicky. The harder you try, the harder they get sometimes. It's way easier to just fly up and do a big 540 than it is to do a controlled lip trick a lot of times. All right, you got the top 3 in red on your screen there. Bottom 3 in black. So Augusto Accio in 8th place right now. He's going to be paying attention to that, watching closely here to see.
Saw Rodeo from Ronnie. He's on a good run so far. Busting out the varial flip, Indy. To fakie. Setting up for that switch. Heel flip frontside air.
Only person doing those in a contest.
Wow, frontside cab almost grinded up the hole. Oh my God.
Oh, front blunt.
That was a sick run though.
Yeah, I mean, Ronnie, as you mentioned, he's the oldest one in this field, and he is hanging in there and still progressing.
What do we got on Ronnie Gomez age right now? What's he at?
33.
33. Somebody call Bobby Coolio.
Oh, uncharacteristic second wall bail for JD Sanchez. He's sitting in that second place for now, though, so he should be comfortable.
Should be good, especially with what we've already seen from him. You can't take that away with all the balls in the world. Hey!
2 for 1, double flip.
Is he gonna try it again? Probably, fakie 900.
I hope.
I hope so too.
So that's heel flip body barrel 5 into a kick flip body barrel 5?
Kick flip body barrel 5. Alley-oop kick flip body barrel 5. Just to add a little extra. Tail grab 7, perfect. Into an alley-oop lip.
I call that a Tom Charlie alley-oop. Sorry.
That's fine, I'll take it. Here we go.
Dude!
Oh my God.
And he didn't even have that much speed.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need the speed to spin around. That's insane.
Just the commitment on that. is
Now,
so impressive.
okay, Bob Burnquist has done figgy to figgy 9 on a mega ramp.
Yeah.
But not stale though. But whatever, he's done a figgy to figgy 9, but only on mega.
It's
not on
just
regular.
the two of them are the only ones that have done it.
Incredible. So in a way, this ramp is mega ramp size to Al.
If you're going by proportions, yeah, probably.
All right, Ema, uncharacteristic early fall. Soya is in now.
Oh. No.
Not having the best day.
You know, those falls can get in your head so quick.
The first wall bail is, yeah, that's daunting.
All of a sudden, you went from wanting to try to rip to just not wanting to embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's get it going.
That is the best frontside ollie I've seen.
It's like Jimmy is here in big spirit.
Oh, alley nose grind. Perfect.
Oh! Just going for that cab nose grind, nollie shove. We've seen him do that in a run before, but such a risky trick choice.
Reef way down in 14th place, running out of tries. Guy coming in huge. Whoa, front side air to the moon. Chicken wing.
Extra tuck me on that one. Oh, all right. He's taking some creative risks now. He knows he's in
like
first.
Full Hosoi right now.
I mean, he can't show his whole bag before the finals, right?
No.
So he's trying to save
This
some.
is strategic.
Smart competitor, coming off a lot of back-to-back wins at X Games recently. Body varial 5.
Whoa!
That
went
was sketchy.
Oh no!
Oh, whoa! Yapping the channel to truck bash.
This is just stamina training for him at this point. Just
This
putting
is-
in walls.
This is just fun to watch too.
Oh my.
He still up on top, way up with an 86.88, and JD with an 81.8 in second. Colin Graham in. Nice. Colin Graham still getting better every time I see him skate, even though he's creeping into the veteran category too. Doesn't take long.
Ooh, the front feeble over the channel. And the front slide fakie going for it.
They can get a little sticky up on top of the channel there.
Hey, how do you think it's okay to give it a little wax? Or no? Is that for
It's a little frowned upon on Vert, but he's also the only one that's really sliding across it, so
yeah,
kind of do whatever you want if you're the only one skating it.
for a good point. But leftover residue when it gets its way back to Vista could be trouble.
That is, yeah.
Okay, Ronnie struggling a little bit for speed right there, landed low, but he's not phased.
Varial flip Indy 3 every try.
One of the only people who can do that trick consistently, or ever, like in all time. Tuss Pappas, another shout out, he could do it a lot. Nice.
Setting up his foot in the middle of that ollie fake.
Oh, that switch heeled. I don't even know how he
Into a
made
front
that
side
happen.
cab ollie. Wow, the end of that was awesome.
Ronnie's on a good one. He made the finals here last year, so it's not out of reach for him.
Oh my. The Sean White. He'll flip body burial.
But with like,
wow.
Yeah, okay. Wow.
He is a master of like wrangling his board back in. It could be a mile away from him and he will still grab it and put it under his feet. Whoa. 3 over the channel. Oh. Perfect tail grab 7.
What?
Oh my.
Come on. He's in second. This is
Flip body jar. He's not done. Backside low C grind.
Could switch up the results right now. But this is a warm up for tomorrow's final. Whoa.
Okay, that was well after 30 seconds.
Yeah, that might have been in like
2 minutes.
post 1 minute zone. Yeah, for sure. Anything after like 45 seconds, it just, every wall is like, you're not going to make it anymore. Your legs are dead. So to keep going is just impressive. This is huge. All right, here we go. Ow, back in.
Oh!
Missed this pump a little bit.
A
but
wobble all the
recovered.
way up. Oh, but it didn't phase him at all.
Oh, kickflip. Body varial 5 alley-oop. Kickflip into fakie. Into fake
Every
tail
time.
grab. That is a crazy combo. And the Tom Shire.
And then the hands on the knee pump because you're tired and tiny.
All right, here it is.
Well, he's in fourth, so we're gonna see more of him.
We'll see that one go down.
And even if he doesn't do it tomorrow in finals, he'll do it in best trick.
He's got another 15 years to do that.
All right, Ama's got a lot of work to do though. 1 900. 2
There's
900.
two.
Yeah, he's down in 11th place right now, so it all comes down to this. He's got to put in a lot of walls and mix it up.
Kickflip body barrel
Good
5.
start.
Oh, trying to throw the Mackenzie in there, not quite getting it. We've seen him do that so many times in practice. It's surprising not to see him put a good run together.
This ramp can be a little slippery sometimes. Maybe that's kind of messing with it a little bit.
Whoa. Looked like he was maybe going to hang out. Doesn't.
All right,
Straight.
so he's on though. Varial flip Indy 5 in the middle of his run.
And Varial Flip Indy 5 used to be a Danny Mayer guaranteed win best trick, every best trick contest ever. And here it is, middle of the run.
Shout out Danny Mayer.
For sure. Whoa! Nice. Carving, cab, like nothing.
Frontside air disaster.
All
right, that was Soya's only full run. It was well beyond the 30-second mark.
But he's not
Yeah.
going to be skating again.
Unfortunately, it's not best run counts.
All right, Reef Orlando way down there. He's got to do 40 walls right now, and they all got to be the best.
If anyone can do 40 walls, it's this guy.
Let's get it going for him.
Come on, 40 walls, you got it.
Oh my God.
Everything to disaster.
There you go.
That's
Oh, yes.
ridiculous.
All right, he's got to make this cab big spin.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alley-oop nose grind.
Backside flip.
Yeah!
Oh!
Thought he had it. It was so close.
Shout out Reef Orlando. What a legend. OG Floridian. Skated by himself his whole life until he moved to California. It was like a kid crawling out of a cave. All right, here we go. Guy Curry, final run of the men's semifinals here at Tony Hawk Vert Alert. Guy is up in first. This is kind of a semifinal victory lap. We'll see what he's got.
There's an I Love Guy sign out in the crowd.
Let's see.
Hopefully he saw that.
There's no way he would have missed that. Flip slide. Thrown in a body jar.
Oh,
Oh,
1 foot 5-0.
that's a fun one. Frontside nose grind. He's just playing with it now. Kickflip Indy fakie. What's he got?
I think he saw the sign. He was ripping.
Yeah.
Man. Vert skating keeps getting gnarlier, that's for sure. I thought Vert was dead like 4 or 5 times over the last 30 years. It's far from dead. It's thriving right now. The level really has bumped up, and we're not just saying that. Flip trick 5s, like numerous flip trick 5s and 9s, and then now fakie 9s almost going down.
Yeah.
What's it take, Tom, to skate at this level right now?
Kind of glad I'm not skating in this one. That was a lot. I think it's just consistency. I mean, they can do all those tricks. Those are like the hardest vert tricks to do right now, but they can do them almost every try. And just being able to put like a varial flip Indy 5 in the middle of your run, that's next level.
All right, taking a look at a couple of highlights from heat number 2. Colin Graham going El Gariel over the gap. Of course, Ronnie. Yeah.
What were some of your favorite things to see, Tom?
Honestly, I think Beaver was, it's every time he gets sketchy. I know that was last heat, but I had to bring it up. But he's sick. I think Al getting all tech, kickflip, backflip, revert, you don't see that in a run ever. And
I have seen that in a run by you, but I'm glad you're not even calling it out. It's that rare though, so yes.
And then yeah, JD and Guy kind of did honestly what I thought they were gonna do is shut it down and kind of a barrage of consistent, pretty insane tricks.
All right, I'm gonna read you your top 8 right now. In 8th place, Izuru Nagahara hanging on. 7th place, Colin Graham. 6th place, Ao Nishikawa. 5th place, Hudson Walker surviving from heat number 1. 4th, Ronnie Gomez. 3rd, Egoitz makes it through from heat 1. And then the top 2, JD Sanchez in 2nd and number 1 qualifier coming out of the men's semis, Guy Curry with an 87.23. And he did so much, including a tuck knee eggplant. Tiny one. Sick. Good to see all these guys mixing it up. Blasting, lip tricks, hand plants. We got the mop squad out on the ramp right now, getting ready for the Legends demo. Still to come. Tom, who's your favorite Legends besides Tony Hawk? Let's go favorite Legend out here this week.
I saw Bob wandering around. That's always sick seeing Bob. Bucky too.
Bucky, yeah.
So Tom, when you were trying your run at X Games and you were doing the blunt kickflip at the end, was that like an ode to Bob situation?
100%, yeah. Everything I do, I pretty much have just stolen from Bob. So yeah, gotta shout out that one.
Yeah, it's no surprise he showed up right after I called out your video part as being the best transition video part. Bob was like, wait a minute, remember me?
Yeah, well,
wait a minute.
That's who I would say.
He's like, I don't see him jumping out of a helicopter. Hello. I didn't see him shoot into the Grand Canyon.
I'm not ready for that one yet.
Coming up, Legends demo and a special guest. It's going to be sick. Stick around.
You're seeing something special happen right here. How huge is this? Here we go. Here we go. That was something. Shut it
Liquid Death soda-flavored sparkling waters have 1/10 the sugar of top sodas, so we hired 1/10 of Tony Hawk to tell you about it.
Hi, I'm 1/10 of Tony Hawk, and I just love these products. 1/10 the sugar is crazy. But you know what else is crazy? Other sodas have 10 times the sugar. Pretty sweet, kid.
Gold, pure, timeless, and enduring. It glimmers with a promise of greatness. For centuries, we have bestowed gold medals on the world's best athletes. In Salt Lake City, where the Olympic flame once burned brightest, gold medals now crown our rodeo champions. Welcome to the Utah Days of 47 Rodeo. We make gold medal memories.
What do you mean you stole the ship?
A team of elite Skullcandy operatives are on a mission.
We're all counting on you.
To bring premium sound to the people. Skull Team 6 cracks the wall and grabs the chip, and the chase is on. But was it all a misunderstanding? Premium sound now belongs to the people. Skull Candy, Method 360A and C with sound by Bose. Available now.
We're back inside the John Huntsman Center at the University of Utah in Salt Lake City, and we got a double Tony whammy happening right here.
Tiger and Hawk. We had a special moment just happen. Tony aired over Tony. I'll have you guess which one did what. But actually, we're gonna see a replay of that.
This is the 2025 Tony Hawk's Vert Alert from Salt Lake City, presented by Utah Sports Commission. Utah is the state of sport, and we have the legends of Vert working their way up to this half pipe. Taking another look at just what happened. We'll get there. Here it is, Tony Hawk. Backside air over Tony the Tiger. Like nothing.
A lot of wildlife out here. Hawk over Tiger. It was great.
And we're gonna send it up to Tony Hawk with a word to the crowd.
Okay, hello, hello. What's up, Utah? Hey, thank you all so much for coming and supporting Vert skating. It's alive and kicking here. This is our 5th annual Vert Alert in Salt Lake City. And this was created from the passion for vert skating. 5 years ago, I would say that vert skating was in a very different place. And now it's amazing. As you can see from the skill set we have here, from the riders and from all the legends on the deck. First of all, none of this would be possible without the help of Jeff Robbins and the Utah Sports Commission. He's the reason that this is a free event. And I also want to thank Taylor Randall, president of the University of Utah, for allowing us to use his arena and to welcome us in with open arms. We're on the 5th year, so thank you guys. You made this all possible. And just to prove to you that Vert isn't dead and it's still in our blood, we have a lineup of legends here. Right here to my left on this deck, Mr. Bucky Lassick. And next to him, our Huck Jam veteran, Simon Tavrone. Over on this deck, on the far side, next to Roland, Lincoln Ueda. And in the pink helmets, repping punk rock since day one, Kevin Staub. Another legend of this ramp, Lindsay Adams Hawkins Pastrana. Next to her is Mr. High Fly Sandro Diaz. And in the yellow all day, the oldest Olympian skateboarder still killing it every day, Annie McDonald. And right here, your favorite vert skater's favorite vert skater, Mr. Mike Frazier. And what would a Legends demo be without Holmes, Christian Assoy? And right here, pioneer, fellow birdhouse rider, Lizzie Armanto. And your announcer for this whole time, and now Legends demo rider, Wolfmate Ellis. Here we go.
Thank you, Tony Hawk. You should skateboard. I'll talk. All right, old guys, let's go.
I think a legend is someone whose actions resonate beyond just them as a person and come to influence an entire generation or an entire movement or skateboarding in our case. You can still see the influence echoing in what's happening today. I mean, some of the tricks that were created 40 years ago are still standard. People are still doing them. And this is the crew that made them up. Well, the 80s are well represented with Kevin Staub, Christian Hosoi, Bucky Lasik. They are three of the pioneers that started Vert revolution, testing out big tricks and how to maneuver your board. And Bucky went on to become one of the most influential skaters through the 90s even. And then we're talking about people like Sandro Diaz, like Andy McDonald, Frazier, who grew up in that era, kind of the lost generation of Vert, where they were killing it at a time when it was underappreciated. In fact, there were hardly any ramps at all. And I think that that generation influenced people like Lindsay, and then Lindsay was a beacon for women skateboarding. She influenced someone like Lizzie to start skating. And through the lifespan of this ramp, 20 plus years on, we've seen a lot of legends riding it, skateboarding and BMX riders. One who has been consistent through the decades is Simon Tabron. And I'm here from the original generation and still trying. And the fact that we're all here celebrating that we're still doing it and still passionate about it is amazing. There's no other sport like that.
We're back inside the John Huntsman Center at the University of Utah, and that is Andy Mack, and he just hung up on a body jar, which is famously a brutal slam.
I don't think I've ever seen Andy slam.
That's a good point. He doesn't slam much, but look at that. He stood up. He's smiling. Everybody who skates Vert has hung up on a body jar or a lean detail, and you never, ever want to feel that pain. You get pitched and bounce, and you hit your head every time. It's not cool. Andy seems to be okay. Let's hope for the best. Thanks for joining us once again. This is the 2025 Tony Hawk's Vert Alert from Salt Lake City in Utah, the state of sport. And the legends are on the ramp, and here's the difference really with the legends demo is like there's really not like a warm-up. Tony, they show up, they get up there, and Tony announces who they are, and they got to start ripping. And now we just saw the best skateboarders in the world on the ramp, and these guys have to follow in those footsteps, even in late 40s, early 50s, late 50s. It's tough on the ramp right now. Holmes, as Hawk said, Christian Hosoi, this guy has been oozing style since he was like 13 years old.
Rolling in now, Simon Tabron. We haven't seen him in a while. He had some really gnarly health issues, but so rad to watch him ride Vert. I mean, BMX Vert, it's a lost art. You know, there's so few BMXers riding Vert right now, and it is such a sight for sore eyes to see Simon in there.
It's great to have him back on the Vert ramp. He said this is his home ramp, but he's living in Florida these days, so he's missed it. And then Lizzie Armanto, come on. First woman to do the loop. She had the cover of Thrasher magazine. She skated in the Olympics.
She is a hero to all. Speaking of heroes, here's the Birdman himself. He's had to do so much travel recently for the launch of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 reissue. and traveling around the world and being able to show up and skate a demo at a contest that you're running, I mean, that is no small feat. And he is ripping.
And to get out on the ramp and your first runs are being watched by a massive crowd, you're just trying to warm up. Tony always on point. The Brazilian Pitbull, Sandro Dias, famous for being the third skater ever to land a 900.
And creator of the Nar Jar.
Yeah.
540 to body jar, which is what we saw Andy fall on. So that just kind of accentuates how hard and gnarly that trick is to do, hence the name.
Bob Burnquist, another Brazilian, coming in trying to kickflip onto the deck. All right, Bucky Lasek, one of the most talented skateboarders of all time. He's 52, and he's still pushing so many boundaries. It boggles the mind.
Kevin Staub, as you said earlier, inventor of the half cab, totally grab-free, fakie-to-fakie ollie. A very heavy one.
And famous for always having at least 5 or 6 mismatched bright colors on his body.
And he always skates with a smile. He loves every moment that he's out there, and you gotta really appreciate that.
Absolutely. Like, when you meet him, they say don't meet your heroes. He is absolutely one of mine, and I love him. Andy Mack, back on the ramp after hanging up on a body jar. I'm gonna give him the Legends Award right now just for that. Because he's gotta have whiplash right now. He's probably dizzy, and he's on the ramp ripping like he does.
And you know what else? He just got off the plane from skate camp, being out skating hard all week long with the 187 team. And, you know, to get off a plane and skate a demo cold, that is so difficult to do.
It's actually, we've all known, car legs, right? You take a little road trip, you get out of the car and you try a kickflip at the gas station and you bail it because you've been in the car. Picture flying to Utah from the other coast, getting out and having to skate in front of 10,000 people. All right, Mike Frazier, one of my personal favorite humans on the planet, absolute 90s legend, invented so many tricks and is a lip trick god.
He got me to drop into Vert at skate camp after I'd broken my ankle and recovered, but was so scared to drop in, but he is the reason that I got back out there. It's so encouraging.
If you've seen the movie Thrashin', you know the daggers, you know and love them. You're either a ramp local or you're a dagger, and Christian Hosoi is the ultimate dagger. There was Hook and there was Hosoi. If you haven't seen Thrashin', go rent it and watch it and enjoy it for all it's worth. Okay, Sandro Dias, famous for being one of the highest flyers in the history of skateboarding, and his board just hit the Jumbotron.
Oh, he caught it. It counts as a trick.
The crowd loved that. He could hit that. I'm creepy looking up there. Bob Burnquist back on the ramp. Again, just like Bucky, one of the greatest talents on a skateboard ever. Like the first person to take switch stance skating to a vert ramp and make it like half of his runs. Not just one sketchy switch trick, but half the run. And he can do everything to this day.
Wow, was that sad plant to fakie?
Yes.
So well done.
It was. Look at that nollie frontside pivot to the moon. He's at least 50, maybe 51. All right, Simon back in. This is like the ultimate Englishman, like such a gentleman. You'd swear you're like showing up for tea with this guy. He's so rad.
He's so insightful. He's one of those people that every time he speaks, people listen because every word has impact. Just like every wall in his run has absolute impact. You gotta be so focused to ride BMX Vert because you can't really bail.
No, the slams are earth-shattering. Oh! Beef.
Lizzie bringing the spirit of Jeff Grosso to the vert ramp.
That's amazing. Tribute. Rest in peace, Jeff Grosso, inventor of the roast beef. All right, Tony Hawk back in, taking a fakie ollie over the 8-foot gap. This is his ramp. He designed it and built it 23 years ago, and it's the greatest ramp of all time. Oh, spaghetti western. Backside boneless.
Giving the people what they want. Tony Hawk.
All right, shout out, I believe, Gary Scott Davis, GSD, inventor of the backside boneless back in the 80s on street.
Lincoln Ueda in the ramp now. He had a devastating injury earlier this year, so honestly, he's just getting back on board, and I love seeing him skate, so glad he's in the mix.
That injury came from a collision with Pat Noho in the combi. A collision, that's the worst way to go down. He just broke everything.
On concrete, too. Not fun, not fun.
He's basically pulverized his upper body. So he has, I was talking to a lot of these guys earlier, and they all kind of have a story where, no, I haven't been skating, I've been hurt, I've been out. Whoa, Andy Mack blasting out of the front tail, that was sick.
He does not look like he's hurting. 5-0 fakie. Oh, pulling out the lip tricks. Holy disaster. Andy Mack knows no pain.
If you know anything about Andy Mack, you know he's one of the most consistent vert skaters. That's maybe he's the most consistent vert skater that's ever ridden a half pipe.
Sandro is quite consistent himself, especially at blasting 540s.
We had a great conversation this morning at breakfast, talking to Bucky, talking to Mike Frazier, talking to Staub, talking to everybody about when's the last time they've done a 540. And everybody had a story. And Sandro, I asked him, when was the last time you did a 540? He's like, yesterday, man. I did it in Brazil and then flew here. So you see it. He's the best. Look at that run and that smile. The pit bull on wheels. Bob Burnquist. There you go. Kick flip. Roll out to backside roll-in. Oh! No grip.
Dangerous, dangerous. But that is what Bob is known for, some dangerous rollaways.
So Hosoi was on the ramp early this morning, and he said his back has been giving him so much grief that he just hasn't been skating. Before that, it was his ankle, so it's one thing after another, and it's tough. But he's out here putting it down for the Utah crowd. Mike Frazier back in.
He just spent hours and hours judging and watching skating, and it's so hard to get up from sitting and then go and put on a show after you put in all that time judging. But putting on a clinic right now, lip trick clinic.
Look up some of Mike Frazier's birdhouse video parts if you're next to YouTube, or his stereo parts, or his element part, or a Santa Cruz part. All right, Lizzie Armanto back in.
Definitely check out some of her video parts for Thrasher, Birdhouse. I mean, she changed the game. When she came into skateboarding, everything changed. She learned so fast. She pushed us all, and she's still pushing to this day.
And that's what makes a legend. Kevin Staub representing his 90 clothing brand. He was talking about when he started it back in the day, he didn't market it in advertising or anything. He would just send boxes of clothing to his favorite bands, and then they would show up in magazines wearing it, like the Cult or like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh,
Jason
Ellis. Jason Ellis.
He's so, anything he does is gnarly.
Oh! I cannot believe he survived that Smith grind. Heavy, heavy.
As a vert skater, we know he's kind of lucky to be alive right now. He almost died on a grind. He almost died. Those feet were everywhere.
You know his heart is racing out of his soul right now.
This is too good. This is one of the highlights of the year for, let's just say, an elderly vert skating fan.
Not just for an elderly vert skating fan. Trust me, all these people here are so hyped to be seeing individuals who shaped vert skateboarding on the ramp right now. Absolutely ripping. Hosoi looks like he's warmed up. He's trying to backside ollie over the channel.
Did you see that little miss pump as he was heading towards it? That's so scary. Wow, Andy Mack straight in, kickflip mute, kickflip Indy. Andy Mack is one of those dudes who could flip his board on every wall, and that was not something common for, well, till like today. There's only a handful of people. Dude, Bob!
Whoa, lip slide, roll out, roll back in.
I don't think I've ever actually seen that
That
before.
was so cool.
Bob is a creative genius, mastermind, and like
switch boneless.
he can do it all. And so I was at Slam City Jam 1995 when Bob Burnquist showed up for the first time from Brazil. Never heard of him. He beat every pro.
Oh,
That's
switch
how he
hurricane?
came out.
That was insane. That was nuts. I'm not surprised that that you saw that happen, Paul.
I remember specifically what really blew my mind the most is he did a switch backside roll-in in the middle of his run, and it was like, dude, what just happened? Everything happened all at once. All right, Sandro.
Oh, wow. Making it work, Sandro.
All right, we talk about his ability to do a power pump. He's got one of the meanest pumps in skateboarding. Okay, listen to what he did one time. He was standing on flat, and he ran up to the coping and jumped on his board and pumped in, and he did the next wall 540.
No way. That is incredible.
All right, Lindsay, Adams, Hawkins, Pastrana. She now has her own private indoor vert ramp. That is gangster. She deserves it.
Absolutely.
She said she has had no time to skate it yet, though. It's just been nonstop travel for her, so after this contest, she's gonna get to go home and skate it and enjoy it. And this is Tony Hawk.
Nice backside lip slide. You know, he's actually invented so many new lip trick variations recently. Lots of different body varials, all kinds of things. So it's, you know, he's already invented so many tricks throughout his career, and he just doesn't stop. It's never enough for him.
I think Hawk, Bob Burnquist, and Mike Frazier are probably, I'm gonna put those guys in the top 3 all-time most prolific trick inventors on vert. Maybe like Colin and Danny are in there too, but these guys are still doing it pretty consistently.
Zeramonto, nice ollie there. She's just done so much for women's skateboarding. I mean, I can't say it enough. She brought the progression. When she got a pro board on Birdhouse, that was such a huge moment for women's skateboarding because we were not seeing women like turn pro, you know, within the industry.
Right.
And
she
Tony
was
saw that, and he honored it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know what? That's another reason why, like, Tony has got such a cemented place as the all-time greatest. Not just like his tricks on skateboard, but he's like the ultimate ambassador to skateboarding for people around the world. And he's provided so many opportunities for all of us skateboarders. I'm talking, the list would be 10 miles long. Andy Mack is killing it right now.
Yeah, Andy Mack being able to qualify for the Olympics in part, not the discipline that he specializes in. At age 51, to be able to hang in there with teenagers and make it and adapt all of his tricks to smaller transitions, that is no small feat.
And he had to battle his way through that qualifying series for 2 years. Like, and it came down to like his last run. Like, it was all like, and knowing Andy, his mind is so disciplined that he's not gonna let an opportunity slip out of his fingers. And Bob Burnquist back in and back out. He's not like piddling around though. No warm-ups for Bob. It's just straight to hammer time.
I mean, I don't know, maybe kickflip, roll out, roll back in. It's a warm-up for Bob.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, Bob's done so many tricks though. Frontside cab late shove it comes to mind right now. But okay, Christian Hosoi, inventor of the Christ Air, inventor of the rocket Air.
Backside ollie over the channel. He is psyched on that one.
Famous for style and air. And then there was a time in the 80s where he was wearing spandex when no other skateboarder ever dreamed of it. And he had hair extensions in. All of a sudden, one contest, he showed up and his hair was 3 feet long, and we loved it. All right, Sandro Diaz, the pit bull from Brazil.
Huge body jar.
He owns his own skate camp in Brazil.
Oh, wow.
Whoa! Wow! Dude, layback, grind in the... Oh, these guys, see, they're not putzing around.
Simon Tabron back in the ramp, keeping BMX Vert alive.
Whoa, taking the hands off, putting them right back on. 540. Oh, he almost over-rotated. Yikes! He's so sick. He can go front side, go back side. It's all the same to these guys. All right, Mike Frazier, the Florida G. You can look up his Powell 8 part if you have just as a starter course. It was the first the world had seen of Mike Frazier, and it was like, what is this guy skating in fast motion? Whoa, lip trick, airs, great hand plants. There was nothing he couldn't do. Bob.
Blunt slide rollout. Fakey Bixby on the deck. What is happening, Bob? He's adding a whole new layer to Vert right now. He's skating Vert and flat at the same time.
I'll say this about Bob. He's one of the few guys up there, though, that looks like he's really polished right now with his skating. Like, he's putting in work at home in Brazil on that ramp, that public Vert ramp in Sao Paulo, and it shows. Right now, he's just messing with us. But earlier today, he was skating in the warm-ups, and it was just, it's like Bob in 1995, and it's hard to fathom, really. That was 30 years ago. All right.
He's been skating those jackalope events. I feel like he's kind of gotten back into the rhythm of competing. Best tricks. Oh, body jar, Christian Hosoi. Absolutely ripping. Does not look like his back is bothering him. Judo air.
Frigid.
Beautiful sight to see. I mean, seeing all of these individuals up on the ramp at the same time, I get the chills.
Right? And I'm going to say Christian Hosoi had the most beautiful McTwists of all time ever done on a skateboard, and no one has touched it. Look up at Delmar 86 contest, NSA, and watch Hosoi blast a 540 in the keyhole, and you'll never think of the trick the same.
But any Kevin Staub ollie variation is just so great to watch. He just floats it. Grinding front side. Great to see Kevin on the ramp. All right, we got something special brewing here. We got something special brewing.
Oh, man. Talk about just like old times. These guys, Tony and Andy. Oh, Andy missed the pump on his trick, setup, and I don't even know what was going on. Still made the 540 overhawk. Look at how close they are! Dudes!
Incredible!
Wow!
They like read each other's minds.
Yeah.
It is such a treat to watch them skate doubles.
They have all the X Games gold doubles medals from that era, and it was so crazy watching them put a run together. And you know what? Doubles is deadly. It's not fun. It's like annoying and death-defying. And
it's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch.
It's fun to watch.
It's not fun. For me, it wasn't fun to do. It was like a.
Who was your doubles partner?
Maybe Brian Howard or sometimes Frazier, but Frazier was too good. Wow, Sandro, 360 burial in the clouds.
Showing you why it's called a champion air.
Yeah. Massive.
Beautiful. Oh!
Double kick.
He's got so much. Oh my gosh, she's just tweaking and power sliding and just so in control of what he's able to do on a skateboard.
Smithburg.
What?
Oh,
blunt fakie.
Who knew?
Half cat blunt fakie.
Oh, his back foot was tippy tail.
Wow.
That's why he's a legend. He's 50.
Sandra could have skated the contest, I feel like. Putting on a show for us.
All right, Hawk versus Wolf versus Tiger. Okay, Bob in with like a sad egg. Coming in switch front tail.
No, Reaver! And he grinded the edge of the channel on his way in a way that only Bob Bergquist can. What is happening?
Oh man,
oh
careful.
Oh my God.
Switch frontside slash grind. His pads are falling off.
His smile is huge. Ah! I cannot believe what we just witnessed. My mind is blown. Thank you, Bob.
Simon back in. Hey, just like for some perspective on, you said Simon had some health issues. He was telling me he couldn't talk for months.
Yeah.
And he didn't ride a bike, and he is back. He moved out of California to regroup in Florida, and he's happy to be back on this ramp, and we are thrilled to have him. Great guy, and we want him to keep recovering and being awesome. Yeah, picking up right where they left off. Hawk and Andy. Whoa, backside ollie over a back trail. Dude!
Oh, wow.
Tony had to back flip over that channel with no carb setup. Straight up and then over.
This is incredible to watch. I mean, imagine hanging up on a body jar and then needing to air over someone who's over 6 feet tall. 540 over them, actually.
Yeah. Yes.
Whoa! Oh, to sweeper! And the board on the flat bottom, he had to avoid it. I cannot believe what they're doing here. This is incredible. I mean, you talked about it a little bit, Paul, but Tony takes every single opportunity to help people wherever he can.
Yep.
Like the amount of things that he does to help other people in their careers or their endeavors or their tricks or to make their day, it's incredible.
Yeah, he's the most selfless guy I've ever met, to be dead honest. It's weird. He's the best across the board.
We are so lucky to have an ambassador like Tony Hawk for skateboarding. I mean, this event would not have happened without him. He's bringing his ramp here. He's making it all go down. And he helped Lindsay get her first ever McTwist that changed women's skateboarding forever. She landed it in Paris in a demo with Tony Hawk. I believe there might have been some money on the line, a little extra sauce to make it happen.
Never hurts. Whoa, one-footed back 5-0. Lincoln washing out over the deck. I mean, when you skate that channel, you purposely set up so if you bail, you're going to finish the deal, you're going to clear it. But I'm not joking. When Tony did that back lip in their doubles, I don't know if he didn't get into that one, he could have been falling down to the flat because he had no angle at it. He was scared. All right, Mike Frazier. One of the most prolific video vert dudes of all time. Also, he probably has 15 plus video parts. I suggest you look them all up. Frontside invert for Kevin Staub.
Right into a regular invert. And a beautiful roast beef.
Pop-Tart. Oh, man.
Like only Kevin can.
Best dude. All right, Bob Burnquist coming down the big roll.
What is happening?
18 feet tall. Oh.
There are not many people who can change their mind in the middle of a trick and make it work. Who can grab the wrong rail on a board and throw it under their feet and ride away.
If you need a point of reference to look up for Bob, look up his X Games Philly run.
2002.
2002? Okay, yeah. It was like 25 walls of chaos.
Oh, we're setting up for something else over here. We got Wolfmate. We got Sandro.
Sandro building up speed. He's going huge 5. Ellis on the mic.
Grinding, talking, under a 540.
That's, take that, podcast world. You think you're a good podcaster? You got to go up against the Wolfmate, who can announce while grinding under a 540. And Ellis did his comedy show here last night, He was a little chap this morning. Everybody missed it. But I've seen it. He's great. If you get a chance to go see Ellis's act, please do. It's not for the kids. It's not safe for any employer or work situation. But go check it. Ellis is the man.
Lizzie, backside crail slide right into a frontside lip slide. Beautiful backside ollie.
The crail. Oh, late Indy almost. Like looked like a backside ollie and then snatched Indy.
Also an Olympian, skated in 2020.
For Finland.
For Finland.
Was cool. Alley-oop! 5 for Simon.
Yeah, take that, Stroke. He's back. He is back.
You know what's funny? I saw Simon right when I got off the plane. I was like, man, the last time I saw you, I think we were at a demo in Portugal. He's like, yeah, I remember. He's like, that was a long time ago. This is probably like 8 years ago. I was like, Simon, that was 2002. That was 22 years ago. That's how much time flies when you're creeping on our age, we veterans. So we get a little. We fool ourselves about how much time has gone by.
I mean, I think he might have lost some time, you know, while he was recovering as well.
Yeah, that's true too. But I have that all the time happening, where I'm like, man, that was like 5 years ago. It's like, dude, that was 2000. What are you talking about? 5 years ago. All right, Mike Frazier taking a feeble to fakie. I'm shocked at how much stickers he has on the top of his board. I don't know how he looks at that. He hardly has any grip tape on it, but he did a fakie lip back revert and hung up and still was going for it. That's Mike Frazier. Most determined human I know.
Oh, Andy Mack.
Going for the candy roll. Is that the candy roll? Lean 5? I think so.
I like that.
Yeah.
That man ingests so much candy.
Well, this is my favorite thing ever that Andy said. He said, you can't say candy without candy. So,
and it's true. I was just at summer camp with him. Full candy diet.
Yeah. Red vines, nerd ropes. Yeah. Jawbreakers, gobstoppers.
Tiger bars.
Okay.
Hosoi.
Hosoi throwing a little rocket.
Whoa! Going for the Christ air. The people want to see it. He invented that trick. He's famous for that and doing it so stylishly. Bucky Lassick dropping in. Oh no, just missing that heel flip frontside air. Uncharacteristic. Tony Hawk though, alley-oop backside air. Ooh, gap into rock and roll slide over the channel, right into a Madonna invert. So well done. The Monty, the sweeper. Airwalk to fakie. You know, most of these tricks were invented by Tony himself.
Yeah, no, that's totally true. He's invented well over 100 tricks. But like you said, Amelia, he's still inventing tricks. He puts out video parts all the time that are almost all unique and new tricks.
Oh!
He's chipping away at some very edge moves these days, because like what's left? But it's so sick to see, because it takes creativity and a ton of thought, and then you gotta put it down. And any trick these days is hard to learn. Tony's 57.
Lindsay, absolutely slaying. Nice front side air, tucking the knee, doing the Indy grab as well.
I'm so hyped for her that she has her own vert ramp now, because she skated this the last few years, and each time she's like, man, I've skated vert 2 times the last year, or I've skated vert 3 times. Whoa! That was not what we expected.
That was not planned, but I'm grateful that both humans have survived. All right, lip sliding out, trying to manual back in. Bob Burnquist, a madman on wheels. Oh, front nose slide fakie over the channel. Lincoln Ueda. going for this 1 foot 5-0 over the channel. You know, typically known for a lot of high flying, but he's still recovering from that gnarly injury from the collision in the combi back in January.
Andy going for the lean 5. There you go.
My goodness. He lives to tell the tale.
Yeah, he does. He almost took that to truck. And he did the back boneless with a hand on the helmet.
Russian boneless.
Sick.
Doing the jig.
Texas with the board tap. Science fair, where you at?
Gotta love Andy. He knows how to put on a show, regardless of taking a slam.
Yeah, big ups, Andy Mack. Peeling himself off the flat on a first run body jar hang up. We talk about body jar hang-ups for like those never go away. They live with you for life. Makes you question every body jar you ever do again. Bucky Lassick, front rodeo.
Oh, so clean. And the Indy 3. And the switch frontside invert.
And a switch egg getting attacked by his own board. That's Bucky Lassick. One of the greatest vert skaters of all time. You got to put him in the top. You got to put him in the top 5 with Hawk.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to leave the other 3 up to your own discretion. There's a lot. There's like 10 people that are in that top 5.
Well, if y'all haven't watched the end, go watch it now. And you'll see some prime Bucky and Tony. Bucky's doubles partner, Bob. They were known as the Killer Bees when they were skating those doubles contests. So fun to watch.
Did you skate doubles?
Twice with Tony.
Twice with Tony. So with Tony, it's the easiest in the world because he's going to make his tricks and he's the one adjusting his line and his timing. But the pressure's on you because you're like, he's going to stay on. If you don't, you are blowing it.
I know.
You're monkey wrenching the Birdman's program.
Both the scariest moments of my life. It's like, do not fail at this.
And did you succeed?
I did.
Nice.
I did. It was just single tricks, but
okay, yeah.
I'm grateful. Grateful. Thank you, Tony. Cool opportunity.
Do you have photo or video documentation of that?
Oh, of course. Had to. Had to. Simon, 540 over the channel. He is back.
Awesome.
I love to see it.
Hey, one of my favorite doubles moments of Tony Hawk, by the way, real quick, Josh Kalis and Tony Hawk doing doubles. I love that. Okay, well, we got 3 people on the ramp ready to drop in. Sandro in first. What do we got? Huge setup air. Huge setup air. Everybody's in. Triple stack!
That was so beautifully done. That is treacherous. A lot can go wrong when you're doing triples.
Everything in the world could go wrong, and Andy Mack threading that needle is like that. He's got a huge job. But then Sandro, if he misses the pump on that setup air, it all falls apart. And who's gonna tell anybody don't drop in right now? Good for them.
Heavy. Bob with the body jar, back in. Definitely go watch every single one of Bob Burnquist's video parts if you haven't, because he changed skateboarding.
Absolutely.
forever.
Going all the way back to Anti-Hero, going back to the Firm. Yeah, he's done it all. Transworld video parts. Okay, nice.
Back Smith.
Sick.
450.
Steezy. Nice eggplant with the tucked knee. Coming off on the backside ollie.
Hey, thank you. Utah, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hey, I want to give a special shout out. Bob Burnquist, I missed him in the intro because he was hiding behind the cameraman. But there's a saying among the new vert skaters, it's Bob did it. That means he's done all the tricks. But we're still trying. Hey, thanks again. Jeff Robbins, the Utah Sports Commission, for hosting us 5 years in a row. He is the reason for the season as far as I'm concerned. And Taylor Randall, President of the University of Utah, for their huge support of vertical skateboarding and BMX riding. And come back tomorrow. Men's finals, women's finals, Vert best trick. We're still going. First not dead. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, Vert is alive and healthy here in Utah. We got a glimpse of that today.
Whoa, Bob Rugenquist with the frontside no slide fakie over the channel. That was wild, Bob. He's still going. Backside tail slide. Maybe Susky, we'll never know.
So these guys are doing it for themselves right now. It's hard to drag a vert skater off the vert ramp once they're warmed up, but taking a look back at just a little bit of what we just saw. Tony Hawk thanking Utah for helping keep Vert alive, but thank you, Tony Hawk, for this and for everything you do. It's just been always on point. It's just been so the Brazilian
to watch all the way through.
Kevin Staub holding it down for nicest guy of the Universe Award. Andy Mack getting smoked early on, and then talk about a recovery.
Ooh, backlip revert. Switch frontside air. Bob really put on a switch clinic out here.
Fakie front nose grind for Andy Mack. That is a wild one. Hosoi looking polished. Alley, whoa, going feeble to board. Ellis getting his licks in. Hey, shout out to Jason Ellis, not just as a comedian and an announcer, such a great skater. Check out Planet Earth, Jason Ellis part. It might be Now and Later, OG Ellis, but a lot of DC greatness from Ellis too, and Element parts, all that. All right. Simon holding it down for BMXers around the world with the 540s and the alley-oop 5s. Sandro hitting the roof with the 360 varial champion. Lindsay Pastrana on point.
Mike Frazier going from judging to skating, and Bob just making magic happen. And of course, the doubles with Andy and Tony. Just so great to watch. Yeah, that back lip was heavy. Swapping boards, making the crowd go wild. And then the lean 5, the way that he landed his foot slipped. It's amazing that he was able to recover from that. And the rodeo by Bucky as well. What a show, and the triples. Thank you all that you each do for skateboarding. If it weren't for these individuals, none of us would be sitting here right now.
So this is the 5th year of Tony Hawk's Vert Alert, and it keeps getting better. It really does. More and more inspiration. And now we really, Amelia, we saw a breakthrough today in the semifinals. It's like, it's finals level skateboarding, unquestionably, but it wasn't, because tomorrow is the finals, men's and women's. You're not going to want to miss any of it. It's coming up at 3:00 p.m. local time here in Utah. So, you know, check your schedule, set your clock, whatever you got to do to be here for it, because vert skating is on fire here in Utah. Thanks to Tony Hawk and the entire crew. There we're taking a look at the schedule. 3:00 p.m. Utah time. Things kick off with the women's final, followed by the men's final, and then we got best trick in women's and men's, and then the awards, and we're gonna just keep this vert train rolling. So thanks to everybody around the world for tuning in. The 2025 Tony Hawk's Vert Alert from Salt Lake City, presented by Utah Sports Commission. And congratulations to the skaters moving on to tomorrow. On the women's side, top 3 from today: Arisa True, Mizuho Hasegawa, and Mia Kretzer. And what an incredible event that was. And the final is gonna be like nothing we have ever seen. And
Just like that. I've never seen that before.
And Tony, no, we'd probably never see that one again either. And props to Guy Curry, JD Sanchez, and Egoitz on the men's side for qualifying in the top 3, but there was more to it than that. All right, thanks again for watching live from Salt Lake City. So for Amelia Brodka and all of us at Tony Hawk's Vert Alert, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all tomorrow.